Guys, when we start in 1 second, waiting just for E to pop in. When he comes in, we'll get the show going. Usually have my music playing this shit. So we'll be going in a few minutes. Waiting for E to come in. He just came in. He's gonna come right back in. So just waiting for him to pop in. Show going and shit.
1 minute until showtime.
Taking care of a few minor technical difficulties, and E will be in a few minutes. Shortly. Wait for him to come in. Jesus. All right. So, let's see. Trying to get some of this stuff together. All right, guys, we'll be starting the show momentarily. We're just waiting for E to come in. Just giving y'all a shout out. Hope everything's good with y'all guys. I'm just waiting for him to come in.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3,
get everything
2,
running right.
1.
All right, here he is. All right, you there, E?
Woo. Grab my cell real quick, man. I'm a little behind today.
Yeah, that's cool. Guys, if y'all have a question, lines are open. Guys, if y'all have a question, go ahead and put.
Do to get you in the mood.
Yeah, so we're already live. So if y'all have a question, go ahead and put a Q in the chat, or you can call in at 515-605-9373. That's the number. E, what's good with you, man? What's up with you,
Hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Good to be back. Good to be back.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day, man. The power of sexual experience. That's gonna be the.
Oh damn! Yeah. Speaking of which, hold up.
You're gonna get it, aren't you? You're gonna get it sword. Power of sexual experience, guys. That's what we're talking about today. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna chop it up. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, y'all can call in, and possible if you have any questions you want to put in the queue, or texting, just put a queue in there. Here he comes with wand. It's magic. You got your magic wand with you? You got your magic wand with you?
Man, I had to grab it because I gotta wipe this motherfucker off too. Hold up. Smells good now. Smelled good before, but Yes. Got some juices on it. Got some juices on it.
Got some juice on it, right?
I gotta get that juice off.
All right, sexual experience, man. Let's chop it up. Why is that important in the game, brother? Sexual experience.
Man, I always say part of being a man, you got to be good at all things. You want to be able to do whatever the moment calls for. And sex is one of them. You want to be good in bed. You want to be good in business. You want to take care of yourself in all areas, man. But the sexual experience is a unique one because it definitely isn't just putting your thing in a woman and penetrating, although that's part of it. But it's really the stuff you do beforehand, with a female. And also, I said this to Steve this morning, is that not every woman qualifies for this kind of experience. I'm not going to just give it to any old woman. Steve's not to give it to any old woman. And we don't encourage you to be thirsty and to give it to any old woman. It takes a special lady to qualify for the program, for the experience. So that's one thing I will start off with is say that the D, there's power there. There's power in the D. Okay. What about you, Steve? What do you think?
I when it comes to sex and sexual experience, I think that's one of the greatest. I think that's one of the most important assets a man can have because I believe in sexual confidence. That's beyond regular confidence, as saying that if she fucks around with me, it's a wrap. If she texts me, it's over. If we spend time together, it's over. Because I know I'm going to give her an experience that the average guy can't give her. And I think, to me, that's part of the advantage that guys like us, like men like us, not guys, but men like us, you and I have, is that what even makes it even better is the fact of what she doesn't have with them that she can get with me. What say you, brother?
Yeah, and I was just adjusting my lighting here. So
Okay,
it's a little too bright. But I will say that again, it's not just the act, but it's every movement. You know, it's the moves a man makes in his life. You know, it's not, again, it's not even about her. You could be sexy by, you could be sexy by how you check the mail, by how you, you know, by how you say hello to people, by how you walk. You know, it's just your energy, your charisma, your sexual charisma, but your charisma overall, how engaging you are, you know, that you're first when it comes to everything. You know, people don't have to wait on Steve. You know, Steve's going to be there. Steve's going to be the first one there. Steve's going to be making an impact. Steve will be memorable. You know what I'm saying? So that is the sexual experience too. It's like, man, this guy has courage. This guy is brave. Like, these things are sexy. Trust me, man. When I talk to females, and every girl that I've ever dealt with, they were like, you know what I like about you? Your bravery. You know, you're not afraid of much. You know, and when there's an issue, you don't panic. That's sexy. Okay. Before we even stick in things in places.
Yes.
We're being men.
Yes. It's basically it comes in like parts. It's what you are to yourself. Then it's what you are when you're with her. Now, don't get me wrong. It's always coming. You're always the same. You're the same person, but we build ourselves to be sexy or sexual before we can be sexual to a woman. Like you were saying, it's your walk, it's your talk, it's how you talk, it's your way you set direction, it's the way that you focus on things, how you drive, how you get things done, how assertive you are. All these things are a combination of what you are before you even see her. And the thing is that most women know a man that is very sexual versus somebody who isn't. What say you, brother?
I agree completely. And you know, it's your music choices. It's what the music you're playing when she comes to the spot. Even like this morning, you know, hey man, we don't get no copyright. But hold on.
You're all right, buddy.
Hold on, let me play this for the fella. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is what I do to get you in the mood. All right, so that's a little old school. That's a little classic for you young fellas.
Yes.
But you got to tap into that stuff too. But it's you know, it's the music. It's your resistance to things that don't serve you too. You know, it's your ability to say no to things. You know, I've had women say, like, you know, I like that you have standards. I like that you don't just let anyone in. That's sexy.
Yeah.
You know, it's sexy.
Yeah.
See, it's the stuff before the sex that really builds up the sex. You know what I mean? It's just standards. It's your picky. It's your, you know, you're picky, and not necessarily picky, but you know what you want. You can pass. You can easily pass, and you can detect. You can pass. You can pass, and then you can detect what you want. And you can go after that too. You know, so these things are very important. These are the things that today's man is truly lacking. Yeah, you can put your dick in something and move up and down. That don't really mean nothing at the end of the day. You can't hold females on that. You hold females on leadership, masculinity, guidance, wisdom, game, you know, not breaking, not failing, you know, not panicking. These are the things how you keep women, how you nurture them and put them on game, How you take a woman that thought she was the shit and show her, damn, I guess I wasn't shit at all until I met
Oh,
EO,
right,
you know,
right,
and or
right.
Steve, and then you
Yeah.
start putting her on constant game. She's like, God damn, I need this dude in my life. This dude's sexy to me.
Yeah, you know, and E, on top of that, see, it's so many things. It's your house. I mean, your house should be set as a sexual museum that if when she comes over, that it's an experience. The kitchen is an experience. The living room is an experience. The bathroom's an experience. The shower, all these things. You build experiences. It's the way you fix food. It's the way you make dessert. It's how you put dessert on her body. It's like you say, the music. It's setting the candles. It's the wine. It's the lighting. It's see, a lot of these guys don't understand. There's so many things to sexuality that makes that on the back end, that makes us arrogant as fuck on the front end, because we know the dirty little secret. And the dirty little secret is we know something that you don't know. And what most women expect is the boring Bob guy who doesn't know how to do anything. And from the moment we meet to the moment you're in my bed, I'm taking you on a ride where I want to take you, but it's a sexual ride. It's not a ride, of, wanting to be your buddy and wanting to know what you do for a living and wanting to know what
you eat today.
Like, y'all, shit. Yeah, man,
right. You know what's one of my tricks, man, is something I enjoy doing, but it's in her best interest, is I starve her. I starve her of my presence. So what happens is I give her my time. I give her my voice. I give her my conversation. I give her my energy. I might even give her a taste. I might give her a kiss. I might grab that ass. I might do something. I might even hit it. But then I'm going to put her on ice for a little bit, because I need her to remember that you can't get this anytime you want it. I got to let you know that this is something that's earned. You don't get this for free.
Always.
So I think it's important, guys, too, that don't just run at the first sound of a woman's interest. She wants to see you for something, and all of a sudden you cancel everything, or you clear out your schedule to run to a woman. A woman must know that you fit her in. She doesn't fit you in. You fit her in, and of course, when you make that time for the woman, you're present with her, you take good care of her. You provide that experience we talk about. But I like to make a woman wait a little bit, because if you give a woman too much too soon, she has nothing to work for. She's got to earn the keys to the kingdom. Remember that. If you're going to get keys to this kingdom, you're going to earn it. Okay. And then if I got to starve you out a little bit, I'm going to do that. That's something that I've enjoyed doing, because I can see it brings the best out in a woman when you do that. You give them too much too soon, they got nothing to strive for. They have nothing to appreciate, Steve. But you give them little glimpses. You give them glimpses of Stephen Dean. You give them glimpses of Freelance Ronin, or, John Doe. Watch how they come around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I call that, just like glimpses, samples. I love to give samples of what it's going to be like to be with me versus the other guy, because I don't think about the other guy. I just focus on what I need to do and put myself in a position of, not like you say, it's not, I don't, listen, we both love beautiful women. I mean, come on, we love beautiful women, you know what I mean? But just because we love beautiful women doesn't mean we're going to cater or kowtow to a beautiful woman. I always want to put myself in a position where she wants to fuck me. I always want to put myself in a position where she wants me. Put myself in a position where she thinks about me, where she misses me, where she's wondering what I'm doing, where she looks forward to my calls or my messages and things like that. That's the position I like to put myself in. But what I want to say to the guys that are listening, you can't put yourself in that position if you don't know how to express yourself. I mean, again, a lot of people think
Key point.
expression is a weak thing, a needy thing, or a thirsty or a selfish thing that they push nowadays to these men. They don't want them to be expressive as far as being a man. What say you, brother?
I got this thing padlocked, bro. They don't even see this for a minute. I got it padlocked. I let them see a glimpse. I say, you see that? You see this assortment of tools that I have?
Yes.
Yeah, well, And all in due time. I tell all in due time.
It's always
all in due time. All in due time. There was something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, there was a point you made. The expression. These dudes, they want all this stuff that we talk about. They don't even want to talk to the woman. They don't even want to compliment the woman.
No,
they don't want to tell them exactly why they're going over there. They want to withhold some form of validation when, quite frankly, the second you walk up to her, you are validating her. And you should want to do that. I mean, how are you going to connect with a woman and you ain't talking to her? I mean, that's the most neglected part of a man's arsenal is his social skills, his self-awareness, and his expression, which Steve talks about a lot. And so do I. You men don't know how to express yourselves. And another thing you don't know how to do too is you don't know how to banter with a woman because she's going to throw objections at you just like a customer will if you're selling something. A customer is not going to just give you their money, even if they want the product. They might slow the sale down just to see how you sell them, just to see if you can point out some additional features and benefits to this. Who knows? I may not want to buy it here. I might not want to buy it from you. Why should I give you this money for this product? I can go get it somewhere else. What can you point out in this phone that the next guy can't? And what is that? And what that means is, what can you see in me that most men don't see in me? And what can you tell me about you that I've never heard before, Steve?
Yeah, I love the marketability of us. I think that's something that we do. We market ourselves very well. And we don't market ourselves to force her to make a decision. We never wanted to force a decision from a woman. We want a woman to make a conscious decision, not a forced one, but a conscious decision based on from marketability. And the marketability is how we talk, how we approach, how we text, how we communicate with women, if they're in front of us or if they're like in another state or another country. You know what I mean? Still the same thing, because at the end of the day, we don't, like you said, we're not making it about the woman. We're making it about ourselves. I am my only opponent. She's not my opponent because she's never met me before. The women have never met you before. That's the beautiful thing. They've never met us before. They've met everybody else before. But what's great about it is if they don't meet us, every day can be Christmas to them, because every day we can give them a brand new feeling. What say you, E?
Yeah, it looks like I blocked somebody by mistake. I didn't realize I touched the keyboard, but a John Doe, it says I blocked him, but I didn't actually block him. But maybe somebody else blocked him. But anyway, hopefully somebody can correct that if there was an issue. I don't know, but yeah, keep in mind something. I always say something that when a man is fully fulfilled, when he is fulfilled as a man, his cup is full. So he has no problem including a qualified woman into his space. So by demonstrating to her, spending time with her, maybe having a drink with her, maybe inviting her over for a martini. Do you know how to make a martini? Do you know how to make a margarita? Do you know anything about wines? Which is why I did a wine video on that. And soon I'm going to be making videos on how to make martinis, how to make margaritas, because these things are important. Have you ever, I would ask these gentlemen here, or if women are secretly watching, if a man invited you over, sat you down in a dope ass crib that had sex all over it, and then he sits you down and then he's making you a margarita with his hands, pours it in the glass, serves it to you. That's some sexy ass shit. You didn't just pop open a beer or pour something in a red Solo cup. You actually had some sophistication to you and some class. So that just says when a man knows how to do those things, a woman instantly knows this guy's seasoned. He's took some time to get to know himself. He expanded his horizons. He's broadened his game if he knows how to do certain things. But back to what I was saying real quick, when a man's cup is full, he has no problem including a qualified woman into his experience. He has no problem. See, a man that has his cup is very low, that's the guy that's thirsty. That's the guy that's on the take. That's the guy that doesn't want to give anything because there's nothing to give. Right. But when a man is full, he has no problem sexing up a woman, taking his time with a woman, doing some foreplay, talking to her, not going right for the sex. He has something to talk about. He has something to introduce her to. These things matter, Steve.
Yeah. Again, toxic comics, toxic behavior. Gonna put you in timeout. That boy, CJ. Be respectful of the show, dog. Okay. You know, we're no tolerance here. This is one thing that women like about us. We ain't gonna tolerate women doing silly shit. We ain't gonna tolerate you doing it. So be respectful of the show and be respectful of the information you're getting. You don't like it, get your bitch ass out of here. Okay. Anyway, but like I was saying before, what I love to do the most is I love setting up the sceneries, and setting up the sceneries. I can do it through a text message. I can set the scenery up through video, and I can set the scenery up when we're together. And that's something that a lot of guys don't even think about. They don't. I call them sound checks. They don't even go into their house. They don't even walk in their house, and they don't even do a scale or look in the house and saying, okay, if I had her here, what will I do? If I had her in my living room, what would I do? If I had her in my kitchen, what would I do? Or my bathroom, and see, these are the things that women are not expecting because they're just used to the, hey, come on in, come sit down, let's watch some fucking TV, and
want some Gardettos.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
got the bowl of Gardettos out.
Yeah, no music, no wine, no lighting. See, and I think a lot of people, we'll get your opinion on this, E. A lot of people use the TV as a distraction instead of using, he should be, I've always believed the man should be the distraction, the sexual distraction. But what say you, brother?
Yeah, I never used to have the TV on at all when females would come over. There would be no TV. It would actually be, mood lighting. Now, I like candles. I like candles for me. I got a candle on right now. Ain't no bitches here. I got a candle on right now. So, again, I do this for me. This right here, this fragrance I'm wearing the other day, check that out. This is Mercedes-Benz Select.
Right.
I drive the Benz. That's my thing. So, put on a little splasher. Woo, this shit fire. So anyway, I'll be doing a review on that soon. Everything I do it for me, Steve. And then so when you got a female coming over, let's say you like to have a fashion sense. That's just something that you like. Then do that shit. Do that shit. Be fly as fuck. I'll never frown upon being fly. If you want to be fly for you, be fly for you. The way your crib is set up. When I walk through this place, it's peaceful as hell, man. Yeah. It is so peaceful in here. Yeah. Mattresses are comfortable. Sheets are nice. Bed made. Like you said, bathroom. Here's another thing. I've had women compliment me on how clean my toilet seat was. She was like, oh my goodness, you are clean. Do you have like a maid or something? I said, no, I ain't got no maid, man. I just clean my shit. I take care of my stuff. And women are very impressed by that. Plus, they feel safe with you. You got a dirty ass, piss-stained toilet seat, mirror all, got toothpaste all over it. It's the little things that should matter to you. You have a guest over, you want it to be comfortable. You want it to smell nice. And like I said, you want the mood to be right. And so, but yeah, those are things that we will continue to coach you on. It's like Steve says, wine above your bed, the shower, the light in the shower, music, what kind of music you got on, how do you greet her at the door? Steve's big on this, you compliment her, you grab her by the hand, you spin her around, you make a, that's very important. The very initial entrance, the first few seconds when she comes in, there will be times I would actually have the door open and I'll just be standing against the wall with a robe on, just looking at her like, come on. And it just, I'll be waiting for her. I'll meet her right at the bottom step. And then I'll let her go up the step first. I said, go on ahead. And I just walk up and she sees me looking at her. I'm like, go ahead. I'm watching you. Yeah. I'm watching you. A woman likes to be watched by a man she's attracted to. If she's attracted to you, boy, and you're watching her like that, she is very turned on to that.
Yeah. I posted this Jehovah, whatever your name is, because this is why most of you guys lose with women. This show is not for bottom of the barrel, low hanging, ain't shit bitches. This is for women that have quality women. And I'm not saying a woman that doesn't smoke weed isn't quality, but I can tell by your statement, you're not a quality man because all you want is weak, scraping the bottom of the barrel, some type of hood rat chick that you want over your goddamn crib. And you gotta, this is y'all's problem. See, one thing y'all gonna learn is that what you text is what you think and how you feel about yourself. And it's how women gonna feel about you. And there's no way a woman that has quality, and we're talking about women that make high 5, 6, 7-figure salaries, that like the finer things in life, are going to mess with anybody that has this weak, soft mentality. You guys have got to wake up and realize you got to get out of high school. You are in the big leagues now, and you're dealing with women that do not want to fuck with y'all. And y'all scratch your heads and you ask yourself why they don't want to mess with us. They don't want to mess with you guys by you making these weak, soft, high school ass statements. Did we say anything about drugs or anything like that? No, we're trying to help you out, set things up, but you want to tell us what you think? I think what you need to do, Jay, is shut the fuck up and listen to what we're saying with all due respect, because you're trying to get where we're at. I'm damn sure ain't trying to get where you're at. So why don't you listen and ask proper questions instead of giving us weak ass statements, okay? But anyway, like I was saying, I
ain't trying to kiss on those stanky ass broad.
Right.
You know, that smells like smoke and weed. Get your high ass out of here. Ain't nobody trying to fuck with you like that. And I really mean that, Steve. We gotta get hard on this one. Right. And I think he meant well, but he got it all wrong. I ain't trying to kiss on no stanky ass broad. Get your stank mouth out of here. I ain't trying to kiss that shit. Now I can see if you smoke weed, you might want to smoke you might want to kiss a garbage bitch. But you know me, I go to the dentist. I clean my teeth. You know, I got good habits. I ain't trying to fuck with no lame ass bitches. So I mean, hey, do your thing, but you don't qualify to be up in my space. Right.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. There's a drug that we give women, and it's the drug of us. That's the strongest drug you can give a woman. I don't need to be weed because I am weed. My mouthpiece is weed, crack, cocaine, heroin, whatever you want, methamphetamine, whatever you want to call it. I am a drug to a woman. She doesn't need to roll something up and smoke it when she can smoke my motherfucking ass.
And Steve, what does it say about a broad's interest if she got to get high just to fuck with you?
Just like, or a woman that's got to drink.
Man. Right. That's right. Just like a dude that's got to drink to get some courage. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
See, a lot of women, when they get around a real man, they drink because they have butterflies, gentlemen. They don't look at real men like us and say, well, I really don't want to, but I guess I'll just get drunk and I have to. No, they're like nervous, and it's a sexual nervous. It's a butterfly that they have in their stomach that they're trying to calm their nerves down. That's what they're drinking for. They're not drinking to get drunk. They have some drunk sex. They're drinking to you roll into the moment and feel the moment. But we have a question right there that I wouldn't go ahead and answer.
These dudes are gonna get caught up by the popo just to have some hoes, bro. They're gonna go. They're gonna have drugs. They're gonna have drugs just to get some pussy, man. Shit. Damn, that's some fucked up shit.
But that's how weak it is, man. So he said I got the voice messages expressing myself part down. I think it came off too friendly face to face. Am I wrong? Other way, I have a part of standing on your square down. Any thoughts?
The voice messages and expressing myself part down. What the fuck is that?
John's
call in.
Yeah, you got to call in. But let me just say something to y'all guys. I keep telling y'all got to stop lying to yourselves. You either are standing on shit or you're not. You ain't halfway standing on it. You don't have 1 foot on it. EO doesn't have 1 foot on who he is. He is standing on this square 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and even on Sunday. So when you guys sit around and say, I halfway stand on it, you ain't standing on shit right now. That's why y'all fucking up. That's why y'all messing up. So Johns, call in. I explain what you're talking about. But
you ever had a dude help you carry a couch and he was halfway carrying it?
Exactly.
I might as well carry that shit by myself. I might as well just get a dolly and do that shit by myself.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a dude that's halfway doing shit.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to say. But no, it's what we're saying.
Damn, I think Steve took off on me. Steve bumped out. I guess we will take over here. Now, one thing I want to say to Jay Nova, it's all good. I see he's being apologetic in the can you guys hear me? I want to make sure you hear me.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're good. I'm sorry.
I was starting to talk.
My mouse is fucking you and turned everything off. No,
Let me say something to Jay Nova real quick, the guy who made the weed comment.
Yeah.
He meant well, but we had to correct it because that's not correct. So we respect him that he asked the moderators he apologized. So we're showing some love for him.
Yeah, it's all
we
good.
show love for the fact that you can say something like that. We have to correct you, and then you're still okay with it. You're not going to trip out, and you can take the advice and learn from it. And that's what we want to see. So I just want to make sure. Shout out to Jay Hova for that.
Yeah, Jay Hova. Here's the thing, brother. We got love for you, but we about teaching. We ain't about coddling you. We want you to be the baddest men on the block.
That's right.
That's why we're going to be a little hard on you, man, because we expect you to be hard on yourself enough to see that we want to push you beyond your thinking. That's the problem. Y'all not going beyond your thoughts because a lot of you don't believe in yourselves enough to go beyond those thoughts. That's all, man. We got love for you, man. We good. But I'm just saying,
go beyond them fears, man.
Right, yeah, beyond the fear, all that, right? All that stuff, bro. They got to go beyond that stuff. But another thing that a lot of guys don't understand, even when it comes to women, they got to learn sexuality is all about being in the present or future, in my opinion. I want to get your thought on this, E, because I think a lot of guys don't value. It's like for me, I love being in the present with the woman, but I'm already 5 moves ahead before she even comes in because of the back end work that I've done, the sound checks. I know I can make her smile. I know I can make her blush. I know I can make her feel sexy. I mean, I can do this through a text message, a voice message, or a video, but especially if I get her one-on-one, I know the mood is already set. She knows what she's coming over for. This is not I'm just coming over to hang out with you type thing. She knows what it is. She just doesn't know what it is, EO. And I want to get your thoughts on that. Well, I want to get your thoughts on being in the present with a woman or the future, or how you do it. Because, I mean, we both men and we don't necessarily do everything the same. But how do you do it, brother?
Yeah, I think there's a way you can be in the present and in the future almost simultaneously to some extent. For example, if you got a strong mouthpiece and you're unafraid to talk to a woman in a very authentic way, then you could ask her, I'll ask a woman, I'll say, you got a hairy pussy? I'll ask her that. I will ask a woman that. I'll say, I like hair. Because I want to see you with a landing strip. So do I need to give you a couple of weeks to grow that out for me, or are you ready to go? So I might say something like that, and she's like, well, I haven't gotten a Brazilian in a couple of weeks. Okay, I'll tell you what, shape that up for me. Throw a string thong on and come see me. I'm living in the future now, and she's also living in the future now. She's getting penetration before the actual penetration.
Right.
So you can penetrate a woman before you actually penetrate her.
Yeah. But I learned from me, my best learn was poetry. That was my best learn. The best learn to because I realized, and I was taught that it was the emotions in a woman. I was taught that women don't think like men. I was taught that there is something about a man that can express himself in a way where he can just move mountains in a woman's mind. And how do you learn that? By you got to sharpen your mouthpiece, your yak, the way you put flavor in a woman. And that's where I learned I had to do poetry for me, and I still do it today. I still write it today. And a lot of people, what's funny, I want to say and throw it to you real quick, but what's funny, a lot of these young men will hear what I'm saying right now, and they would say, oh my God, poetry, that's too soft. I'll never write some poetry. And then they'll get in their car, they'll turn on their radio, and they'll rap the poetry. They'll sing the poetry. You know what I mean? And that's what they don't understand. Poetry is everything, man. Yeah, it's everything and everywhere. You know what I mean?
You know what the truth is about this, man? About a guy that would say poetry that's too much, or not today, not in today's era. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, a lot of these bitches are dumb. You know why? Because they deal with dumbass motherfucking dudes. That's the honest to God truth. You guys don't elevate women. I said this before. We don't date women over here. We elevate women. Okay, we bring them to a higher plane even just to fuck with us. So when you know poetry, you got a mouthpiece and all that stuff, you are introducing a woman into something she's never experienced before. Of course, she might be a little bit nervous, but it's brand new. It's also going to be fun for her. So just keep this in mind. When a man tells me something like today's woman is basic, which is true, she's basic because she deals with basic ass men or males. That's the honest to God truth. So when a woman is advanced, that tells me she's been in some advanced situations. Okay. And when a woman is advanced and she's got some game, that means she's been in some advanced situations. I think Steve's trying to hook up here, but yeah, I think you guys caught my drift on that one. So are women basic? Yes, because I can't talk to every woman on the planet, Steve.
No, we can't.
If we had a shot at every woman on the planet, they wouldn't be so damn basic.
Hey guys, let me see. I'm trying to see something this far. No, the lines are still open. It's just that no, my computer, the computer's acting up, making a little bit of noise, acting up a little bit. So yeah, but we'll answer questions here since no one's calling in. What we'll do is we will answer questions. No one's gonna call in. We're not getting any calls. So if y'all got questions, just put a Q in there, and we'll just answer it like that. But anyway, also there are also certain things that that a lot of guys don't understand, I guess, when it comes to women. Ask yourself that a lot of guys don't ask themselves this question, E. A lot of guys don't say to themselves, okay, well, what kind of service am I going to give the woman? You know what I mean, and really what I'm saying is the unselfish lover, because the only time that I am unselfish, the only time is when I'm one-on-one with a woman in an intimate way. That's the only time I'm unselfish, because at that moment I am trying to sell my brand, to sell my product, to sell my sexuality,
your reputation.
Everything. Yeah, my sexual reputation.
That's right.
Yeah, on that level, because I want to bring things out of her that she's not even used to a man bringing out of her, and real quick, I'll give you a few examples. A lot of guys don't understand about a woman's sexual values. They don't understand about a woman's sexual beliefs. They never heard about that before. These guys don't tell them about sexual principles, their sexual characters, their sexual habits, their sexual tendencies, their sexual personalities, their sexual goals, their sexual dreams and interests. See, there's another level to this stuff, guys, that a lot of you don't even understand. Yeah. Y'all guys are so focused on not even the basic things about the woman, E, but they're focused on what they're not to the woman versus looking at opening doors up in her and showing her why she should invest her body and her mouth on this dick. What say you, brother?
I like that. A lot of these women, actually, I found they're not even really tapped into their sexuality until they meet me. They don't even know what feels good. They don't even know what it's like to have an experience with a man sexually, properly. Have you ever sent a woman into a public bathroom to masturbate for you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's those little things, after you already got your grip and your teeth sunk into a broad. And you're like, hey, listen, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. Yeah, what's that? Who you with? You with your mom? Yeah, I'm with my mom right now. Okay, tell your mom you'll be right back. Okay, where am I going? Go to the restroom. Okay, go in the last stall. All right, now take them pants off. All on FaceTime. All on FaceTime. And you got them doing stuff. They're like, no dude ever instructed me step by step. Told me how to excuse myself even. This is how I want you to excuse yourself so you don't give it away. All right? Now make sure you wash your hands before you go back.
or
things like that. So that kind of stuff I've done numerous times. I've given women assignments they never would have thought that a man could put them on that kind of assignment. So it's those things that make you memorable, that make you stand out too, because it's that sexual confidence that we talk about.
Oh, absolutely.
And rising above fear. You see, a lot of you men think this stuff maybe, but you won't say it. The difference between me and Steve and the average man is we think it, we say it, we do it.
Oh, absolutely. I love the when she's either at work, make her take her panties off, put her phone on vibrate, slide that motherfucker, kind of take the phone and slide it right into the crack of her pussy where the edge of the phone is rubbed right up on her clit. Give her about 5 minutes and just dial her phone. Just keep calling her and let her get off that vibration. Or when she's the ones I like is when she's either talking to her man, she's talking to her mom, she's talking to her dad, she's talking to her job, she's even talking to a telemarketer. Is to like play with her pussy and just try to her trying to keep her composure the whole time, stuff like that. Yeah. Stuff like that is really fun, but also, I like let me show you. It's there's a lot of things that are cool about us is that there's something that we have never lost and never let go, and it's something that a lot of people have, and that is the I won't say the child in you, but the part of the child that had imagination, creativity, and was adventurous. That's right. Never let that motherfucker go. That part of us is with us today. Why? Because we look at things as not just how they are, but how they can benefit me. How can my shower benefit me? How can my bedroom, or how can your sword? And you see, he know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Of course, yeah.
Always looking, always looking for the edge, because I know this. I know. If I send her back to them, she's going to want me that much more because they're not giving her anything, man. What say you, brother?
It's the equivalent back to when I was in sales, and you would have clients who might be a little on the fence, but you're the best product. You offer the best service. So instead of trying to prevent them from going to Look, you send them off to Look. You say, I tell you what, I want you to go Look. I want you to visit our competitors. I want you to give them an opportunity. And I tell you what, once you've done that, I want you to come back and see me. It's 2 now. I should see you back by 4:30. Oh, go and make sure you have lunch.
Yes.
Even send them to lunch. You motherfuckers are trying to hurry them up. Listen, go have lunch. I don't want you to do this on an empty stomach. Get something to drink. And I'll see you back about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Man, when you got that kind of confidence, not just in sales, but with women too, send them motherfuckers off to go see what else is out there.
Oh, please.
And that's the close anyway.
Hey, please go out with that guy. You want to go to dinner? Please go to the nice fancy restaurant. Please wear everything right. Please do it, because you know what I find sexy is that while you're sitting there eating this food, I'm the one thing that's on your mind. While you're sitting across from him, you're going to be thinking about me, wondering what I'm doing, who I'm doing it with, and why I'm not doing it with you. It's beautiful, man. And a lot of
that smile that I see on your face, bro, it's because you've lived it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's the best feeling. It's such a great feeling to actually release someone.
Yes. But
knowing they're coming back.
Yeah, and I want to play. We're gonna throw it. We gotta play. It's been a minute. We gotta play. We're gonna play an ad and everything. Ad real quick, but I just want to show you like part of the imagination that I try to show these guys is I always have this right here, right? This right here, right? What can your boy do with this? This is what I do with it right here. I take it and I use my imagination. Take some Milano cookies and crumble them at the bottom. Make a bowl of her favorite ice cream, because I study her well enough to know what her favorite ice cream is. Give her a slice of a strawberry shortcake Cinnabon, and then some little bits. I mean, when you do things like that, you don't have to do anything at all, because at that point they're saying, what do I have to do, suck, or have penetrated in me to get this man to want me? Keyword, to want me, versus me begging him or trying to persuade him. What say you, E? We'll play commercial after that, but what say you, Ben?
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate. I will say that today's woman, her self-worth is very low,
Yes.
although they pretend it's high.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
They pretend it's high.
Yes.
But all of that is a facade, and it's really
yeah.
low. So if you actually make something like that for a woman today, you almost have to let her know she qualifies for this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like because nowadays these women don't get no food. I mean, they get whack treatment, man. They just put up with that shit. I mean, men today don't know how to be men. They don't know how to be providers. Yeah. I'm not saying to provide for every woman. Like I said, not every woman qualifies for that dish or the dick or to be in your presence. But if she does, then of course we're going to treat her to that. But I would just say a lot of these women today, they pretend to have this high value. They pretend to have high self-esteem, and really they have some of the lowest self-esteem in the history of mankind.
Okay, before I play this commercial, hey, Nova, Hova, please, Hova, I don't know, you're new to me, so let me explain something to you. You got one more time, dog, because this is what men do. You got one more time, man. You either gonna shut the fuck up or you gonna get the fuck out, man. Because if you're not bringing anything to this motherfucking thing, shut your bitch ass up. I'm sorry, E. You gotta talk to motherfuckers. See, this is why y'all are fucking losing. So either you gonna shut your fucking ass up, motherfucker, or get your bitch ass out. You hear what the fuck I'm saying, motherfucker? Because we don't give a fuck about we get callers or not, bitch. Fuck you. Now say something else again and see what the fuck happens, motherfucker. I'm sorry, dog. Back. But no, this is how you got to be with C. And a lot of y'all think we being disrespectful. We being real. E is giving y'all priceless information. Gold information. He giving you information that most motherfuckers wouldn't even think about giving you. And this is the things you give them. I'm not going to sit there and let y'all do that to that man. That's my dog.
I appreciate it.
Damn sure ain't going to do that motherfucker to me, Hova. So you might as well take your bitch ass to a motherfucker where you can do all goofy ass shit, but you don't know these motherfuckers over here. We don't play that shit. We don't play that shit with women. We damn sure ain't gonna play that shit with a fucking man who ain't getting no pussy, bitch. Shut your fucking ass up. All right, now let's go ahead and play that motherfucking clip with my dog, EO. Here you go.
What up, though? It's your boy Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is, and you're listening to the manmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O., and you're listening to the manmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
This is the Shark Damon John, and you're listening to themanmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
All right, guys, like I say, man, we got love for you guys. We want y'all to learn, man. We here to help you every way we possibly can, but we will not tolerate disruption on any level. E is giving y'all some priceless ass game. He is giving y'all shit that sometimes I feel like I got to pull him to the side and tell him, don't be giving him all this fucking free shit. You're giving too much good shit. But no, we won't. Again, I'll show you. We're not going to tolerate disrespect here, okay?
On top of it, it's a big Kimbo Slice looking motherfucker trying to laugh at some shit.
Be respectful of shit, man. Be respectful of shit. If you don't like this shit, take your fucking ass on. We here to teach these young men how to get something that you can't even get, motherfucker. But anyway, back to our chat room, dogs. We got love for you guys. We turn the lines down. Y'all are not calling. That's why we turned the fucking phone off. So it's cool. Just put the questions in there. We'll answer them. We got you covered. Because the thing about this show is that we can hold this show without phone calls. That's how cold we are in the game. So please soak us up, get your pens out, and soak up this information, because this is one of the biggest problems that the majority of you guys have when it comes to talking to women. You do not know how to transfer or move from, I'm not going to say that goofy ass word escalate, because that's that PUA bullshit. I'm saying move from being who you are to putting her in a fucking mood to want to be with you. E would say you on that, brother.
It looks like we got a female in the chat room that's co-signing everything we're talking about. Now the
Yeah,
phone
sure.
line's open, Steve.
Let me see. I think we shut them down. Yeah, we shut them down because because everyone's calling in, so I just shut it down. No one was calling in. So,
Oh,
but
okay.
here's the thing:
Because I would like Tasha Brown. I think
hey,
her name is.
Tasha
Tasha to call in and let us talk. Tasha Offset.
Hey, Tasha, why don't you do this? Why don't you send me privately? Send me your number here, and I'll call you. I won't give your number out. Just send me your number privately right here, and we'll call you on Skype, and we'll chop it up with you. EO made the request, so I'm trying to set that up. Where's she at on the timestamp? So
She's right there. Actually, she's asking at 7:47. Can women call in? Can women call in? Of course, you can call in. Of course.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We didn't know you was gonna call in, Tasha. Yeah. Women can't call in. But I'm sorry, Tasha. The guys didn't call in, so I didn't want to waste the time if no one's gonna call in. But Tasha, if you like, you can go ahead and send us an email. Send me an email real quick, Tasha, with your number to themanmindset@gmail.com. And as soon as I get it, we will call you and we will chop it up. So I got my phone looking at it. So if you can send that, Tasha, we'll definitely call you. Okay, call you and talk to you. It's a shame that the women want to call in versus the guys, but that's what it is. That's how we are today.
Yeah,
women love men that, and gentlemen, and real quick, let me explain. Okay. The thing that y'all don't understand about why women are craving what we're talking about is because most of you are still stuck in high school with your thinking. You've got childish thinking. You got like giggly thoughts and all this, like you're a bunch of kids, where these women are learning their bodies. They're learning sexuality. They're learning how to masturbate. They're learning what to use to penetrate to turn them on. They're learning the way they like to dress up, the candle wax, the way they like to foreplay, five play, the way they like to dress up. They are constantly learning their bodies. So if they're learning their bodies, I throw it to you, why would they want to be with someone who doesn't have experience when all they're doing is trying to gain experience? What say you, brother?
One of the things I would say is you never want to catch a broad after she's been turned out. Because if you catch a broad after she's been turned out by a dude with some skills and some game and some self-awareness, you're fucked.
Yeah, so
I mean, you're fucked, because if you let her go or the relationship, had to end for whatever reason, she will always compare everyone to that last dude. She will. And she won't even want to, but she will always have that memory. Yes. So why not be that dude that she comes to and she's like, oh shit, I thought I had a bad motherfucker before. This guy's the champ. You know what I'm saying? So you just never underestimate a woman's sexual curiosity. It's never been tapped into. I'm being honest. Again, a woman can lay down and spread her legs and have sex. She can have a mediocre experience, but until she's actually been penetrated mentally, well before the actual physical penetration, and then know how to guide things afterwards.
Yes,
you know how to end the evening, even how you end it while even setting up the next time you're going to get together. See, a lot of you guys are like, this is another very sexually gratifying thing for women. Don't leave her hanging after you fuck her.
Oh yeah,
that's a bad thing to do, man. You guys think she wants you more. Only an insecure, low-value woman with no standards is going to think that. A high-value woman wants a man to lead, wants a man to set things up, and then she wants to cater to him afterwards. He does the front-end work, like Steve says, that prep work.
Yes.
The testing, we're testing the microphones, making sure the lighting is proper. If we have a light go out, we got a circuit goes out, we got to back up right away. We're not going to be like, oh shit, the lights went out. Now it's 20 minutes, like the Super Bowl back in the day. Remember that Super Bowl? The lights went out, they had to close everything down. Yeah. Shit, not if it's Steve's house. It's not if it's up to Steve, because Steve's got a backup plan B, plan C. So, my suggestion, and I said this at the 21, set up the next time you're going to see her right before she leaves. You had a great night with her. You fucked her. You fucked her well on top of that.
Yes.
The bitch almost fell asleep. You almost had to wake her up. You had to hand her that Gatorade and say, hey, you okay? Yeah, listen, we got to end things here. I got an early morning, but I want you to have a safe trip back home. I want you to text me when you get in. And I took a look at my schedule, and I had some free time that I would like to give to you. on Tuesday.
Yes.
Can you come see me Tuesday? And she's going to be like, even if she don't know, she'd be like, that'll work. That'll work. I'll make it happen. So it's that kind of masculinity instead of saying, oh, I'm going to wait for her to text me. That's the most feminine thing in the world, to be waiting on a woman to text you. Man, come on now. A man sets things up, especially from the beginning. You set the tone for everything. On the back end, she wants to serve you, cook for you, massage you, suck you, everything for you. Steve?
Yeah, what's important here, and I guess we need to start getting y'all cultivated and started off with, you got to start asking yourselves this. Okay, what do I, if there was a table in front of you, what do I bring to that table sexually? What skills do I have? Because sex to a woman is not like it is to us. It's not, yes, don't get it wrong. Women love to get their asses bent over and fucked and stuff like that. But women are driven off of their emotions. It's just how it is. I don't make up the rules. It's just how it is. But I'm asking you guys out there to ask yourselves is this: what are you bringing to the table? Number one, and how are you going to move her from the moment you meet her to whatever that is you bring to the table? How are you going to be that gust of wind to bring her where she wants? Because and I want to just let you guys know, and I want to be honest with you guys. If you worship women, it will not work, because anything you say and anything you're going to do is going to come off creepy. I'm telling you right now. Let me explain. If EO can say, why don't you come over? And you say, why don't y'all both can say the same thing. It will be perceived different by the woman based off of how you feel about yourself. So please understand this, guys. If you worship women, or all you want to do is fuck, because I keep telling them the worst thing you want to do is fuck. Don't get it wrong. We all want to fuck. But when you make it all about fucking, it shows her, in my opinion, there's no experience and you don't have women. If all you're doing is just being thirsty and all you want to do is smash. And that's why a lot of guys aren't fucking. But what you got, brother?
Well, I'm looking at some of these comments while I'm listening to this gold
Give
advice
me
that you're
a
giving.
timeline. I'll post.
Yeah. I want to know what Jehovah meant at 754. I need to know what that means. Yeah,
750.
I just need to know what that means.
750. What's it right here?
Well, that gets old, then gets swole. I just need to know. He needs to clarify that, please, Jehovah. What do you mean? Okay, just please, because remember, we're monitoring everything said here, not just by you, but by everybody. And so this question on Front Street 061, he asks,
okay,
what do I think? What are my thoughts of content creators that say ejaculate and evacuate? I never heard of no shit like that before in my life, so I don't have an opinion about that. I
have an opinion on that.
Okay,
my opinion is this is why you're losing with women. When are you grown men are going to stop being naive and gullible? When are y'all going to start seeing things for what they are? If you're following somebody that tells you that, do you really think he's fucking? Do you really think he's getting a bunch of women? And what is sad is y'all drink the Kool-Aid all the time, 061, and I'm not trying to be mean and hard on you, but this is why you're losing with women, because as soon as a woman meets you, she knows you ain't. Now I'm gonna say this with all due respect, but you got some feminine, emotional, bitch, weak, soft, boneless, spineless, ballless type tendencies. Because if you have this on your mind, that means whoever told you that, you believed what he said, and you're just regurgitating what somebody's telling you. And this is why when you get in front of a woman, you don't know what to do, because a woman can smell the thirst on you. What say you, brother?
I mean, the fact that you would even subscribe to that and that you would listen to that just shows how naive you are. And I really mean that. That's why I wouldn't even want to address, although Steve did, and I think he did it immaculately. But the fact that ejaculate and evacuate, I never heard no shit like that before in my life. I mean, that just tells me right there the dude's got no mouthpiece. He uses trickery. He probably fucks with bitches that get high and get drunk.
Yes.
That they would even tolerate and deal with that kind of shit. I mean, what kind of woman deals with a man busting a nut, probably not even taking care of her, and then evacuates? What kind of bullshit is that? Come on, man. That's not even masculine, man. Don't even ask no questions like that. And whoever told you that, you need to unsubscribe immediately, because he's spoiling your fucking mind, your whole mind with that.
And E, this is and again, I mean, we all got tons of receipts, but this is what it should be after you get done with a woman. It shouldn't be ejaculate and evacuate. It should be getting messages like this: good morning. It should be getting messages like, I want you to take me to my limits. I can't stop thinking about you messages. It should be things like this: oh my God, I wish I was with you right now. I can't stop thinking about how amazing you made this pussy feel. How do you think you're going to get those things when you, quote unquote, ejaculate and evacuate? That shows the woman that you have no experience with women. And that's what we're trying to tell you. I ain't trying to knock you guys. We're telling you. That's
a thief mentality. That's a thief mentality.
Right,
that sounds like you be shoplifting and shit. Like, that's a shoplifting mentality. What kind of shit is that? A man doesn't even put himself with a woman that he ain't even feeling. Put it that way. We're not even going to deal with a woman that we think is low value, that we're just going to have her lay there like a corpse, and then we're going to pump her and then evacuate. What kind of bullshit is that? That's beneath us to even answer this question. Don't ask no questions on the show like that.
See, thank you. See, hey, y'all pissing E off, man. E always a chill one now. I'm just saying, we keeping it real with y'all. Listen, a lot of you guys we know you want relationships, we know you want women, and we know you want to sleep with them. But the problem is, you're going about all this wrong. You're listening to a lot of content creators just throwing shit up on the wall, telling you to do a bunch of silly shit, and they're not telling you the information we're telling you. We're telling you, if you work on you, working on you,
man mindset,
everything, and the champion game, all that working on you does everything for you. Everything.
That's right.
Everything, guys. When you work on yourself, real quick, what happens is you'll be this thing called daring, gentlemen. You'll have a certain kind of style that you will push not only the limits of yourself, but you'll force the woman to keep up with you. And that's what y'all don't understand.
That's right.
See, most of you guys are like this. The woman doesn't have to do anything. All she's got to do is wear something tight
and show up.
And he just
that's it.
Yeah,
and it ain't even nothing nice. That shit from Discovery. That outfit costs $12. So really, at the end of the day, nothing against Discovery. Some of that shit is cute, but she put on a $12 outfit and showed up, and now you just gave up everything for that.
Yes, Jay. Yes, this is the kind of shit we love. Yes. The thing is that we don't want her just to show up. She's got to show out and prove herself. See, the thing that makes women want to fuck us, keyword, want to fuck us, need to fuck us, is because we challenge them to be better than what they are with the average man. Just because I see you get my curiosity, you don't have my attention, you don't have my respect, you don't have my time. You got to go through all those little hoops even before you even get to the dick. You got to go through and a lot of guys say, wait, but Steve, that's so much work. No, it's no work at all, because I'm the gold standard to me. E is the gold standard to himself. And like he said, we just ain't gonna bring a bitch in just because she looks good. E, would say you, brother.
Ain't nothing much else to add to that one, man. I'm just saying, like, I don't need sex that bad. I mean, I don't need sex that bad. I'd rather eat a cheeseburger in bed with some chili cheese fries and watch Monday Night Football than to fuck up with an ain't shit bitch. So I'm just being honest, man. I'd rather get me some Rallies. Shout out Rallies.
Yeah, Rallies.
Rallies is dope. Give me a big Buford and a shake than to try to sit around with an ain't shit bitch trying to impress her ass. She's supposed to come to me. I mean, again, My cup is full. I select accordingly. You know, I don't just take some liabilities in and bring them in. You know, they got to show me something. Just like Steve said, there's layers and steps before they can get the keys to the castle or that dick between our legs. So, you know, you got to have standards, man. And this message isn't being promoted enough. You're going to have to come to me, Steve, you know, Lucario, things like that, BOA. These are the guys that are going to talk to you about standards, principles, being men. And but then you got your other channels, and you guys go over there and get conflicted because you don't know who you are. You hear that silly ass boy ass game, and then now you come over here and this is too hard for you. Well, if you would have just stuck with the man shit, the man mindset, or the champion game from the beginning, you'd be all right by now.
Yes. All right, Hova, you're gonna put your time out. Next one, you getting booted out. Okay, what we're saying is that listen, and to answer your question, she lusted on me. Listen, this is good, but it's bad, but it's good. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. I love how you're thinking. Yes, make your money, but your money isn't you. That's what you do. It's not who you are. And the problem is if you using things that outside of yourself instead of you. You need to step up your mindset. You need to step up your mouthpiece. You need to step up your texting game. You need to step up how you are when you're around women. You need to step up and learn about the romantic side of you, the sensual side of you, the sexy side of you, the kinky, the dirty, the nasty, the freaky, the smooth side of you. You've got to find those things, man. You can make all the money you want, but as soon as she pulls that curtain back like the Wizard of Oz and sees a tiny man that's all about his money, he ain't about anything pushing mountains in her mind, she ain't gonna fuck with you, man. He would say you, man.
You know, I got a client right now that's only, 22 years old.
Yes,
and I originally started off coaching him for dating advice. Well, actually, I got him a job. I got him 2 jobs, as a matter of fact. He had 2 opportunities. I gave him an interview prep. He got offered for 2 jobs. You know, I gave him my advice. He took the 1 job. Now all the coaching is just about him.
Yes.
It's about him. He can get bitches, but he even told me, Coach, I'll let you know when I want to go back to women. Right now I'm focused on me. I want to know about me. I want to build myself up. I will say this about the money situation. If you haven't gotten a raise in 5 years, there's a problem. I would just say this: either you're not offering enough value that they want to naturally promote you and escalate your salary. So you have to become a man of value in order to get a pay raise. Yes. Also, there's a way to ask for a pay raise. So if you feel that you put in, well above average performance, then you should be able to go directly to the person in charge and say, hey, listen, I'm sitting on a salary that I've been at for 5 years. I'm not happy with that. I need this number right here. You don't just allow them to give you a pay raise or what they feel that is. You actually give them a number. Say, hey, I've been making this. I feel like this is what I'm qualified to make right now. So nothing wrong. Steve, and I know Steve would co-sign this. We want you to make more money. We don't want you to do it for women, though. We want you to do it so you can maybe travel the world and become more, expand your horizons, learn about new cultures, maybe learn a second language, fly around and see other things. So add more layers to you as a man. We want you to do that naturally. And then when you meet women, all that stuff is going to show up anyway, because it has no choice to show up, but to show up. All those layers are just going to naturally, organically unfold to everybody that you meet. So we're not against that. But if the whole mindset is, I want to get up my paper, I want to get up my status, and I want to get up whatever to attract women, you've already lost.
Yeah, because your tell me, gentlemen, how is your paper going to help you send the right text message to make her play with her pussy?
Facts. Yeah.
How are your clothes? And again, have nice clothes. Absolutely have these things. Those are things you should aspire to have with or without a woman. So this is what we're saying to you. Yeah. Is that where is the focus on asking yourselves, okay, now, I mean, for all you guys that are watching right now, just look around your room and ask yourself, have I taken the time to say, if I had her over here versus over there, what would I be doing? And what would be the difference that I'm doing over here versus over there? Right. And then once you get that, guys, lock that in. Guess what, gentlemen? When you're on the phone with her, or you're going live with her, or you're doing video with her, you can go ahead and take whatever is over there and utilize that while you're on the phone with her. You know what I was just thinking about while I'm sitting in this living room? You know what? I was just thinking, if you're over here right now, what I would do to you. And that's how you do it, gentlemen. You create it and then you express it, man. That's what we're trying to show you. What say you, brother?
Yeah, you should already have pre-planned spots of where you're gonna fuck her at. You should have a towel down on the sink. You know, you should have a little towel that's off to the side that you're gonna put down so she don't put her ass cheeks on a cold ass granite sink tile. And then you should have everything should be pre-planned. You know what I'm saying? Candle already on, mood light, everything's gotta be pre-planned, bro. But that only happens when you got vision, like Steve and I talk about. And I want to say something too. She lost on me real quick about this raise thing. If you feel that you are underappreciated financially at this job, what are you still doing there? Do you go to seminars? Do you find a way? Are you trying to get into a different trade, a different skill set? Are you learning anything new with your spare time? Not just the programs that your company may introduce you to, but outside programs that you find. For example, I'm doing seminars next year, which I will touch on sales as well. You should be planning to come to that. So it's the work that you put in for yourself that's going to matter in the end. The self-education is what matters. That sets you apart from all of your competitors, if you want to look at that way in business. So I would say this: if you're sitting there at a job where there's no potential for growth, and you've been there 5 years at a call center, you should set your sights higher than that. Otherwise, you'll dedicate another 5 years for there being miserable. So that's what I want to say to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What I'm saying is that this is what's important is that for a lot of you guys out there, in order for you to see what we're trying to show you is that you have to see it for yourself. And I know for a lot of y'all guys, y'all think that, okay, well, you know what, because you and y'all been doing it so long, it's easy for you guys. Look, I'm always working on me. I don't ever stop. I never, ever, ever stop because I want to not only be with the times, I want to supersede the times where I create and invent things for myself.
That's right.
I want to make sure that, again, like I told you guys before, even though remember, okay, you will always be the one constant. You are everything that you do comes from the one that is you, how you feel about yourself, gentlemen. And I know, and E's little nerdy, not nerdy, creative imagination and his fucking adventurous ass, not nerdy, but adventurous ass. We think the same things on the same thing, but we're on two different streets, of course. But again, I'm thinking, man, you know what? How can I utilize the technology to benefit me?
That's right.
In a way that will not only supersede the average guy, but when she talks to the average guy that way, she'll be thinking about me. That's how deep you need to think in this. And that's why I always give them this stuff for free. E, I tell you guys, if you go to voice messaging and you go to videos, it changes everything up because the average woman is used to the average text message. They can't even imagine a man sending a voice message, E. And I think you even talk about that shit, E. Go and speak on that, brother.
Yeah, and even how we say, don't take a woman's number. The fact that you offer her your information or you give her your business card, which most men don't even have. That's another thing that I imagine Steve works on, and I do. I even help men design business cards. So it's fly, it's modern, it's edgy, it represents them well. And then when they distribute it, it's a great way to connect rather than be begging these women for their phone number. Yo, can I get your phone number? I want to take you out sometime. That's the weakest shit in the world. You should never do that. And certainly you should never take a woman's social media information as a way to get in touch with her. Fuck that. You're going to take my number. You're going to get in touch with me, and then I'm going to set it up. And that's the way it's going to be, or it's not going to be anyway. But when it comes to the audio text, yeah, you got to surprise them. You got to surprise FaceTime them sometimes. You don't even tell them you're going to do it. They just get a FaceTime call from you, and they're like, oh shit, I'm not ready to see this man yet. I've had women tell me like, oh, you just FaceTime me. I'm like, yeah, I did. She's like, oh, I'm not ready to see you. That means she cares about what I think of her. So it's those little things. You could send them a video in the morning. Let's say you go to a job and you wear coveralls. Let's say you're a mechanic. You ever hit the play button putting on your coveralls, man. You put on your shit. You just say, "Hey, what's up, baby? Just getting ready for work." And you cross my mind. I figure I'll make something a little special for you. So you don't have to call me back because I'm gonna be busy. But I'll hit you up later. But I wanted to give you a little taste of what you're gonna see on Saturday night. And hey, have you ever do shit like that, man? And then all of a sudden she gets a video.
Yeah. Throw it in the towel.
Yeah, man.
And hey, gentlemen, I always tell you the why. If y'all don't know the why, is because what he has just told you is a little bit of the EO drug that she is going to self-indulge herself with all damn day. Because if you press the button and it makes her react, and it will make her smile, it'll make her blush, and it even might make her chuckle a little bit. But guess what? That's a sexual chuckle where she is all day while she's driving, press and play. While she's at the office, press and play. At lunch, press and play. Thinking about him, press and play.
Listen to it, Bluetooth in the car, on max volume, just so she can hear every nook and cranny. She's like, "What is he listening to? Oh shit, he's listening to some Silk in the background. Oh shit!" And like you said, you do it strategically. You do it in an atmosphere where it shows your background where she's about to be on Saturday night, and she's like, "God damn, that bed looks nice. God damn, this place looks dope."
Yes.
So you motherfuckers got McDonald's bags in the background and shit when you
right.
Come on, man. Even you women are lazy as fuck. Even your backgrounds are trashy. So it's like, even when women, and you guys take that trash too. If I see a woman and she takes a picture and she looks good, but her whole background looks like a tornado hit her room, man, she can't fuck with me, man.
When is the last time you instructed a one? Like I love to give mental samples, and I always give y'all for free. But where is the? You know what? Next time, I had a long day and I'm about to take a shower. Okay, well, you know what? I got a good idea when you take a shower. Next time you take a shower, this is what I want you to do. I want you to turn on all the lights and relax yourself. You want to know why? Because if I was there right now, that's what I would do. And what I want you to do is I want you to find your favorite music to relax you. You want to know why? Because that's what I would do if I was there right now. And all I want you to do is take your towel, that loofah, and make it my lips and my tongue. And what I want you to do is I just want you to wash your body the way you want my lips to hit you. And guys, this is all you instructing her, something she's not even used to. And think about this. You'll be the damn near the first and only motherfucking guy that she has ever talked to. I'm talking about all the guys before and all the ones she's talking to right now have never instructed her to do what the fuck I just told you right now. Most motherfuckers ain't even thinking that deep. Man, dog, they even realize how deep that is.
That's right, man. I mean, it's those things, man. And even if you wear a suit to work, I mentioned the mechanic. Well, okay, you wear a suit to work. How about you putting on that dress shirt and it's unbuttoned and you just you're buttoning it in front of the camera. Slowly. You put the tie on, you show her how you're tying it as you're talking to her, you pull it up, and you just let her know, like, hey, I wanted to make a little something special for you. Let I was thinking about it. See, you men out here today are taught to let women feel like you don't think about them.
Yeah, that's
what is up with that? Like men are like, don't show them any validation. Don't let them think that you're thinking about them. What the fuck? I never heard no shit like that in my life, man.
It's
you're
not
that afraid to let a woman know that you're thinking about. I didn't say to simp for her. I didn't tell her to take her out to a fancy ass 5-star dinner. You don't even know the bitch. I didn't say nothing like that. Right. But to show her a little something. Aren't you proud of yourself that you want to illustrate, to demonstrate to a woman who the fuck you are?
That's what when you say, guys, listen to me. There's something sexual in telling a woman I'm thinking about you. Now, remember what I told you guys. It's important. If you're worshiping women and all you're doing is making it about sex and you say that, you're going to come off creepy. I'm just letting you guys know. So I just want to let y'all know, because I don't want y'all creep up and like, hey, girl, I'm thinking about she called the police on you, blame me and shit. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when you make it about you, a man that is busy, a man that has a lot of shit going on in this day, a man that has a lot of things going on, and he takes a moment to say, you know what? Hey, you know what? I was thinking about you today. She's going to return serve and ask why, and that's what I want, E. I want her to ask me what I was thinking, because then, E, the question is, where do I want to place her in the house? Do I want to place her at my door? Do I want to place the scene at the living room, the kitchen with the towel, like you say, on the countertop? Do I want to place it in the shower? Do I want to place it in the bedroom? Do I want to place it in the car? Do I want to place it in the alleyway, the elevator? I have my choices of where I want to put her at, and let her know that the reason I was thinking about you, because when I saw this place, it dawned on me, this would be a great place to pull your panties down or slide them over a little bit, put your leg over my shoulder and let me eat your motherfucking pussy where you can't get away from me, type shit like that. But remember, he got that smile. See that? But what I'm saying is, real quick, E, is that the reason they love it, gentlemen, is because they don't hear that kind of shit anymore.
Yeah, there was a time in my life where I wouldn't even fuck a woman in my master bedroom. I would always fuck them in a guest room, and I would tell them, if you're gonna get fucked in there, you're gonna be my woman. Only my woman gets fucked in there. I can fuck you in this room, but if I'm gonna fuck you in this room, then you gotta qualify to be my woman. Do you try that shit sometimes? Try it if you got multiple rooms in your house. Never fuck them in your room. Fuck them in another room, and say, if they ask, say, how come? What's this room? And so, that's my master. Oh, that's my master right there. Oh, how come I never seen that room? Oh, that's because that's reserved for my woman. Yeah, that's reserved for my woman. So if one of these days, you make it to that place, then you will see that room. But as of right now, you get this spot. And I'm telling you, if they respect you and you tell them like that without even skipping a beat, and you explain the why, she's gonna do everything in her power to see what's in that room.
Yeah, remember, guys, we're teaching you not to prove. I don't want you to. You gotta. Right now, a lot of you guys are trying to push it and trying to prove yourself to women. What we're trying to say to you guys is that you've got to. I'm telling you,
man,
you've got to perfect your communication. And the only way you're going to perfect it is learn how to communicate to a woman that taps into that pussy between her ears versus that lockdown thing between her legs that y'all been going for all your life. All y'all been going is you've been going after the wrong pussy. If you lock it down, that means when you lock it down, EO, I keep telling EO could text it. He could put it on a fucking train and send it delivery mail. He could put it on a donkey. He could put a note on a dove. It doesn't matter. It's gonna
eventually this, Steve, which you'll completely agree with. When you get to a point that you're able to communicate so effectively verbally, then after that, a simple look will do all the communication. Boy, you can look at a woman in a certain way and she will know, oh my goodness, the way he just looked at me. See, but she won't feel that unless she felt your words first, your leadership, your energy, your seduction, your sexual charisma, all of that stuff. You can give her a look after that and she's like, God damn, the way this motherfucker just looks at me is it. So I'm telling you, and there's going to be somebody in 2075 that finds Steve and I, once we're long gone, 2075 would say, yeah, we might still be around. We might. But someone along the way is going to say, these motherfuckers were telling the truth. In a sea full of boys that didn't know what they were talking about. There was still there was still a few men left. And, that's why I say soak up this shit right now while you have it. You got us live right now on 11/9/2020. And soak this up, appreciate it, because I'm telling you, men like Steve, I don't want to compliment myself, but I know who I am. But men like Steve and the man mindset, they come around once every lifetime.
All right, let's bring in a caller. Hold on. All right, we got a call. He wants me to another call. Let me call him. We'll call him. We'll make the call, guys. I appreciate that. We'll bring you it. And this is say, bless you, man. I think it was that a sneeze.
It was a cough, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know it was a cough.
I appreciate it.
Now that's another cough. There's another cough.
Yeah.
All right. So here you go. All right, guys. Y'all, guys, just send the email. We'll call you. Calling you right now, Chase. All right, let's see here. All right, Chase. Let me bring Chase in. Chase is in a wheelchair, and we're gonna talk to Chase. Chase.
Hello.
How you doing, Chase?
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? Watching the show, bro.
Hey, we appreciate you, Chase. Hey, let me tell you something, Chase. We appreciate the giving us the information, but I want to let you know, brother, the wheelchair doesn't make you, okay? That's just something that's happened to you, okay? But don't look at the wheelchair and say to yourself that because I'm in a wheelchair, I may have problems and issues with women. I didn't finish reading everything you say you used to get women a lot when you were walking. You don't know how to go about getting women now. It's no different now than it was before because a woman will ride with, when you hook a woman in, she'll ride with you, dog. It doesn't matter your situation. E, what say you on that, brother?
So this gentleman is in a wheelchair. Is that what
He's in a wheelchair? Yes.
How you doing, Chase? Chase, can you hear me?
Chase, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm sorry, I was waiting on EO to give me that game.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Tell me a little bit about yourself, brother.
Now I can't hear. It's going in and out now.
All right, he said, tell him a little bit. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about yourself.
All right. I got 2 degrees, man. I got my associate's degree, got my business degree, and I got my bachelor's degree in business. Got in my accident in 2011. I got shot in the back. Then dealing with a chick, so I know about that whole situation. I always got girls like my whole life. Like I ain't trying to brag on myself or nothing like that, but I'm not no messed up looking dude. I just got a stipulation on the wheelchair, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's just what it is.
Hey, do you get erections?
Do you get erections?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see a problem here. I don't see a problem because I've actually known dudes that were in wheelchairs. Now, some of them came out of the military. Some of them were in accidents, got hurt on the job. They were with women.
Yeah.
As long as you maintain that same manhood and that same energy when you're dealing with a female, you should be fine. If that dick gets hard and that mouthpiece is strong and that self-belief is there, I don't see a problem with this.
Yeah, Chase, we'll tell you, he was saying if your dick gets hard, you shouldn't have a problem. If your dick is hard, then you good to go. Basically, what he's trying to tell you, brother. Yeah, if your dick can get hard, you shouldn't have any problems, man.
Yeah, why can't you be a fly dude in a wheelchair? I don't see the problem.
Why can't you be a fly motherfucker in a wheelchair? You asking?
I don't know. That's and the crazy thing is everybody says the same thing. Everybody be like, nah, you cool and everything. But when I go like to the store, like I stay in Hollywood and I go to the store, it's women up here left and right, man. When I tell you left and right, when I go to even talk to them, I don't even be knowing what to say a lot of times.
But
I got a couple of them attention, but after that, I'll be stuck. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Well, brother, real quick. Okay, we'll talk in the show, but listen to us. Okay, we'll throw you back in, but we appreciate you, and so you can hear both of us talking at the same time until I fix this thing. But the problem is not the wheelchair, in my opinion. E, the problem goes again to communication, man. Everything's going to come down to not only how you feel about yourself, but how you express what you feel about yourself. E, would say you, brother.
Yeah, there's a dude I think out in and he's a religious guy. He don't have arms or legs and he's married, man. I mean, if it's a problem for you, it's a problem for her. If it's not a problem for you, and then it shouldn't be a problem to her. And if it is, you got the wrong woman. I mean, any one of us could have a disability with quotes if you feel it's that way. You know what I'm saying? If you present something about yourself as a disability, then of course the outside world is going to see it as a disability. But if you're a fly, smooth talking guy with great self-awareness that loves himself, loves his life, and is able to speak to people like that is not even an obstacle in the way, then even if they see it, They're going to be like, wow, this is one happy man that clearly doesn't let this situation or this circumstance didn't let it hold him back. Even if it's a woman that was in a wheelchair, if she's a pretty, beautiful, well-spoken, feminine woman, there's going to be a man out there that's going to take that woman. So the same thing with a man. If it's an obstacle for you, if it's a disability for you, you don't even need to be in a wheelchair for things to be a disability to you. So, don't let that be a problem, man. If you can still get some wood, I wouldn't be worried about that. And if you, I won't go as far as say this. I'm sure there's websites for everything these days. There might be dating sites for women that are, maybe have a disability or something like that. I'm just saying, if it bothers you that much and you can't seem to get past it, there might be a woman in a wheelchair. Y'all can just roll around together. Hey, I'm just being honest. So there's a website for everything these days. So, just keep that in mind. Steve will be back in a few minutes. So how's everybody enjoying the show? We're actually an hour and 30 minutes already into this thing. So time has flown today. It has flown by. But it's our honor and privilege to give you guys this game. And if you have any questions, let us know what they are. Remember, there's guys in wheelchairs that have disabilities in their mind. So, you don't have to be in a wheelchair to have a disability. It's a mindset thing. Hey, things happen, man. You might find a woman that loves the fact that, that honors your situation, that she actually honors your situation, she has respect for your situation. This is a wonderful man that I met. He's in a wheelchair. He had a situation, she may honor the situation you're in. If you're just authentic and real and you're representing yourself in a way you're proud of, there's going to be a woman out there that might take a liking to that and actually fall in love with you, man. What's up, brother? I think I'm on the air right now. Yeah, I'm on the air. Yeah, I'm still on the air talking to the guys. Okay. All right, bro. All right. Yeah, that was Steve right there. So. See what we got here. Yeah. Like Mr. L, like I said, there's fetishes everywhere, man. But like I said, there could be a woman out there that's like, you know what? I met a hell of a man. I've actually known men that were in wheelchairs that had phenomenal relationships with walking women. So don't let that, that hurt you, man. It's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. Always. And if you can still get that wood, man, I'm telling you can get that wood. You asked a question about men not wanting to give validation, and that's because sometimes women only receive validation from men they want. Well, it's up to you to detect real, genuine interest. So when you're able to detect genuine interest, then you're not going to give validation or compliments or you're not going to extend invitations to women that don't even want you. But when you have that self-awareness, you'll be able to detect that, and you won't be begging women to see you. You don't have to beg a woman to see you. You extend an invitation. If she's feeling you like that, she's going to make it easy for you. I know you've heard that one before. If a woman likes you, she's going to make it easy for you. There is truth to that. Don't beg these women, to spend time with them. So, yeah.
There's a few questions. All right, let me see. I guess this one here.
That's the one I just answered, right?
Okay, you got that one. Okay, ask me about. Okay, you got that one. Now this one. Okay. So you're. It's like you're in an ice cream store asking for where can I go get ice cream?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. That see, part of learning the game is seeing where you're at. When you're saying resources and places you can go, you're here right now, okay? And if you're not, maybe you're too young to understand that, but I maybe that's just weird to me asking that question. That was a weird one, man. So
And and I'll say this: game is all around you, man. You could pick up on game on everything. I could watch a football game and learn game from Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. They might say something to me. I'm like, oh, that was some good game right there. There's game all around you. You can go to a doctor's office and pick up some game. You can go to the grocery store and get game. There's game in figuring out which oranges are the best or which bananas are going to be the most tasty. I mean, which meat is about to expire. Talking to the meat man. And there's game is all around you.
It's all around.
You know what I'm saying? So
it is all around you. What would you say, guys? If y'all got a question, just put a Q in there and we got you. If y'all got any questions, just put a Q in there and we'll answer any questions y'all have. But what do you think about finishing with your start? I think a lot of guys don't do that. I think a lot of guys begin the process, but because of frustration, they stop. They're like, well, it's not working. So if it's not working, forget about it. All this being a man and being honest and being real isn't working for me. So let me go back to the lies and manipulation. At least I have to talk to women. What say you on that one, brother?
Like I said, I mean, the game is about you before it's about anybody else. It's about you. It's not even about your parents. I say this with love, respect your parents. But once you get to a certain age, if your parents don't know how to act, hey, fuck them. I mean, I say that. I mean, look, if you get to a certain age and now it's time to take care of yourself. And I even have clients that worry about that. My parents argue a lot. Hey, none of your business, man. Get your own place so you ain't got to hear that shit. Yeah. I mean, it's a grown-ass motherfucking people. If they don't know how to act, fuck them. I mean, that's what I mean. So, yes, when it comes to knowing thyself, having an assignment, having a goal, and seeing it through, just like everything I checked off on my boxes this year, I'm about to finish everything. And I feel fantastic about it. I'm already looking forward to 2021. And I've already proven it to myself that there's no project big enough that I can't finish it. Am I going to have hurdles? Yes. Are there going to be adversities along the way? Of course. And as a matter of fact, I like that shit anyway. I don't like when things go too smooth. I don't learn anything if that's the case. I like when there's a little adversity or there's a roadblock or something that we got to figure out or expand our game, so to speak. See, you should, like Steve said earlier, he's always looking for opportunities to expand his game.
Always.
So when you hit a wall or you see some, you experience some adversity or some circumstances that are undesirable, that should be a great opportunity for you to expand your knowledge in your game. See, but only the true abundant thinkers will feel like that. That's what the true champions of the world. You think Jordan didn't have adversities? You think his knees didn't hurt? You think he didn't like some of his teammates? You think that he was, yes, but he went around it. He kept pushing forward. So the thing is, set a goal, expect adversity, expect some things to not roll your way, expect some things to roll your way. Because if you're diligent, things will roll your way too. It's not just always bad things happen. Some undesirable things happen, some desirable things happen. But once you check that thing off, you're going to feel very accomplished. And not only that, but you're going to add more to your own personal repertoire. And you're going to continue to increase your value, not only to you, but everybody you deal with.
Yeah, right here. When for a lot of you guys, Barry D, here's the thing. And Brandon, just put your question in there. We'll answer. Just type your question in. But this is this is the thing that I'm trying to tell all you guys. Y'all don't understand. It doesn't matter what the situation is. You're the one source that is either going to lead the situation or the situation is going to lead you. Y'all have to stop thinking. I love what E said. Look, fuck your parents if it needs to be said. I'm serious. Because a lot of you guys right now, I'm sure, okay, let's look at it. A lot of you black men might be mad or worried that if you date someone out of your race, your mother's going to be angry. Fuck your mother. If some of you guys are Middle Eastern that have an arranged marriage with a Middle Eastern woman and you find a white woman or an Asian woman attractive or whatever, another woman of another race attractive, and you're worried about what your family thinks, fuck your family. And I'm not trying to say, you're not saying fuck you because I don't love you. I'm saying fuck you because I love you, because I love myself. I love myself. And this, see, the one thing that most of you guys have got to understand that you are the one. It's all about you. It's not about anybody else. It's how you think about yourself. And if you do not believe in yourself, that's why people are walking over you now. That's why your family members are walking over you, your friends, your coworkers. Everybody's walking over you because you got RUG painted on your fucking forehead saying walk all over me, because you guys aren't standing on shit. And this also, which goes back to the sexuality, women love men that stand on shit.
That's right.
Because a man that stands on shit is going to check a woman at the goddamn door. A man that stands on shit is going to say no. A man that stands on shit is going to say goodbye. And those are the keys to getting what you want. What say you, brother?
Not much more to add to that, man. It's just, that is part of sexual attraction, is a man knowing exactly who he is and formulating his crew very strategically. Not just anyone can come into a man's life, which is why if you do allow a woman to come into your life and she can see that you're very strategic about who comes into your life, and you don't need, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Steve, I don't need friends. I don't.
No.
I don't need any. A lot of people say, oh, the world, you need friends. Nah, not when you're a man. You don't really need friends. Do you appreciate friendship when it's sincere and real? Hell yeah, you appreciate it. But I know in the back of my mind, all things are limited. We're on borrowed time. Hey, I might have somebody for a couple years, and they might have me for a couple years, but we might transition. Life changes. People got to move, relocate. I'll never get too attached to anything, man. I can admit the only thing I'm really attached to is my dog and my pets. And that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm working on that, because one of these days they're going to get out of here too. And I might get out of here. But it's a tough one. But other than that, man, you want to act a fool in my life? You want to be disrespectful? Your ass is gone. Your ass is gone. So as simple as that. And when a woman can sense that, like, this motherfucker don't need me. This motherfucker don't need me for shit. And but he still has me. So let me not fuck this up. Let me honor this man. Let me cater to this man. Let me make sure this, like, if any way, shape, or form, I will find an area in this man's life that he needs a little bit of help and become that help. If there's a little crevice or a gap that this man, maybe he didn't eat today, let me bring him some food. I ain't sucked his dick in a couple days. Let me go suck his dick. It's all these little things. When a woman knows this is a self-sufficient man that stands on the square, like Steve says, and like I said, or like we said, we don't let anybody penetrate our system. We know our system. We know what we want, and we're very choosy. When a woman knows that, and she sees a well-oiled machine taking place from your health and fitness to your wellness, and I don't mean just your body, although that's an aspect of it, but how you take care of yourself. I said this at the 21. Go get checked out by the doctor. See your doctor, get your blood panels, check your testosterone, just check your organs, watch your diet, go to the dentist. These are like key things that a woman will look at. Like, if you tell a woman flat out, I know I'm talking a lot, but let me say this. If you tell a woman, check this out. I gotta see my doctor. I'm doing my annual checkup on Wednesday. I got a dentist. As a matter of fact, I booked this all together. I got my dentist appointment on Thursday. And then I'm gonna, whatever. Then I got a few business meetings on Friday. I do have a little bit of free time Friday night between 9 and 11. And I would like to give you that time. After you just told her everything you got going on, you think she's not going to show up at 9 o'clock for you if she's feeling you? Hell yeah, she wants that time.
Yeah, the funny thing, and we got a question. I got a few people to call. Wait a second, we got some calls to make. Brandon, we'll call you in 1 second after we answer this question right here. Okay, Ronald, I don't care what she does. I gotta just be me. I can't change me, or I can't worry about what a woman's gonna do, because there's some women that are not gonna mess with me because they can't control me. There's some women that are gonna mess with me because I make them feel like they're helpless and they need me. There are gonna be a million reasons why they may want to leave, but I don't give a fuck why they leave. Don't worry about why they leave. I don't even give a fuck why they stay, to be honest with you. I just don't care. And that's a problem. You're thinking that, oh my God, you have to turn it down and you gotta water you down. No, you don't water yourself down as a man. You never do that shit. What say you, man?
I expect a woman to run off because when she meets a man, she's scared out of her fucking life. She's scared for her life, man. I expect a woman to run. If she don't run off, I ain't doing it right. I'm gonna tell you right now, and that's why Steve's cracking up because he knows that's the real deal. I expect a woman to have anxiety fucking with me, a nervous breakdown fucking with me, lose her whole complete identity fucking with me, because she gonna be like, God damn, I lost myself. But you know what I found? I found a man, and he turned me into a fucking queen.
Yes.
All right, because a king turns a woman into a queen. Remember that. So if she ain't sweating, if she ain't worried, if she ain't having a little bit of anxiety, she ain't fucking with you like that. A woman that loves you, I expect her to run off and have to go somewhere and take a chill pill somewhere, because this energy is very intense, but it's beautiful.
Yeah. Mean. He's asking, do you have to be mean? Let me explain mean real quick. Mean is, to me, is having sex with her and just rolling, or whatever they call. What was that sex and go or nut and go, whatever that thing that guy was saying. Listen, I'm
ejaculating
evacuating. Yeah. The reason why I am mean, and the reason why I'm an asshole, the reason why I'm called cocky and arrogant, I'm a jerk, and why I'm always selfish and you're cocky and you're conceited, is because I can say no and I can walk away, and I'm the opportunity. So a woman's going to look at you as mean when she can't have her way with you. That's because right. A lot of women like to use those tactics on those males out there who don't have spines. When they cop an attitude, y'all feel like y'all got to change who you are to please them. Me, I'm not changing anything. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of my house. If you don't like it, pull the car over. Get the fuck out and walk. I'm not mean. I'm just me. What say you, E?
Ain't nothing much to add to that, man. I mean, to be intentionally mean, then there's something wrong with your manhood. But to actually have standards and to be able to tell a woman, no, that doesn't reflect my best interest, and then quite frankly, it doesn't reflect yours either. I mean, notice how I just said that in a very smooth way. If a woman says something to you, you just say, nah, know what? No. The answer to that is no. That doesn't reflect the big picture. That doesn't reflect my best interest, my immediate best interest. And quite frankly, that doesn't even reflect reflect you. So the answer is no. Now, was that mean or was that leadership?
Leadership.
Now, she may not like it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But deep down inside, she loves it. I'm going to tell you something right now. She don't like it. But deep down inside, she loves it because she knows she's dealing with a real man now. Understand that.
Right. Oh, let's see something. Hey, Brandon, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. What about Coach E.O.?
E, say something, E.
What's up, Brandon?
Hey, what's going on?
You can hear me?
Real quick. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
good. Okay, we got it.
Hey, I'm gonna be brief because I'm on lunch break, but it's an answer I've been needing, right? So my question was, why do I feel alone but not lonely? I know you said when we start, taking the product and really working on ourselves, you always said you'll feel alone.
Yes, you are. You are.
I don't feel lonely though. I can't relate to many people. Like I got my friend, he's my barber and stuff, and I was kicking it with him, and it was some like comedian talking about when your girl talk back, and he was talking like, see, that's what I'm talking about, talking to a girl in a joking manner. But I'm like, yo, this is like, that's weird. And then another situation, I'm at work and a dude told me, like, and not talking about, just I guess a race of women, but he like, a white girl is going to be submissive, a black woman ain't. And I'm like, wait, so like, you want an argumentative woman? Like, I don't, like, I can't relate to nobody. Now I got a lot of products and I'm working on myself, but it's like, what's going on? And I got laughed at for following the playbook. My brother came over and kicked it with me, and he went into my drawer that, you told us set up in the bathroom for the ladies. I got fucking everything. I got like razors. I got some nail, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to where they can wash that shit off in the shower and they ain't even got to shave. I got the lotion. They laughed at my fucking shower here. I got the toilet light and something that I'm crazy about. My mom came over and my extras up. They came to the house to get she was doing my mom's and I just got my little mini refrigerator for my room.
Nice.
And they all just like, that's just fuck. Like, what are you doing? This is stupid. And like, I can't relate to nobody and I can't talk to nobody about it. So I'm really like, and I forgot to say, this ain't a testimonial. I haven't started fucking with women yet because I've just been focusing on me. And then, but really what's been fucking with me though was in the birthday package, that talk with Jay Murph in that conversation. And I'm really starting to see it. Like, it's screwed up out here. And I understand now when y'all say like it's a lack of men. It's crazy, but like I can't relate to anybody. Well, what's going on with you? You said people to see the changes before I see it, but I don't know if I'm fucked up or I'm doing something wrong.
No,
or what?
No, says the two pigs laughing at the one pig making the house out of brick, right? Listen,
yeah,
everybody's gonna laugh at you. Everybody, because they laugh at what they can't understand. And the thing is that you don't have to ever explain. Just like E was saying, fuck your family. You don't have to explain anything to them. Fuck them. You know what I mean? I don't mean it in a bad way, but that means that's he's right. He's like, fuck you. You know, I love saying that shit. But no, I'm just saying that that's part of it because listen, the road you're going to walk down, unless you're around motherfuckers like us where we could talk about it, you're going to be you're going to be by yourself because you're not going to be able to talk to the average guy about women. You're not gonna be able to talk to the average guy about, oh my God, you know, dog, I got, you know, they're saying, you got your friends saying this, well, man, she's so pretty, man. I'm gonna talk to her next week. And then you're gonna be like, well, you know what? I got a problem, man. You know, I got this one girl that wants to suck my dick right now. And I got this other one crying because I won't fuck her and they're gonna look at you like, well, fuck you. Who do you think you are? You know what I mean? And that's the life you're gonna have, man. You gotta be prepared for this. I'm telling you, you're not gonna be lonely. It's just not alone. It's a lonely road that you're walking because people cannot relate to a man because we're few and far between. He would say you on that, my brother.
Yeah, the only thing I would add to that brilliant advice is why you got to tell everybody about your sexual business anyway. Like really, I think when a woman knows you kiss and tell anyway, she don't trust you.
Yeah.
So you know, you want to be that dude that doesn't even talk to your friends about your women, man. You don't even need to talk to them about that.
Right.
When I was dating, I kept all that shit to myself.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like because really they don't need to know about that shit anyway. They don't need to know so they can hate on me. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, they ain't fucking as many bitches I'm fucking. You know, they're not doing the things I'm doing. You know, like so that's like a special private thing for us. You know, that's not for everybody to know that, you know, you fucked a woman last night and broke the bed and shit. Like you don't need to tell anybody that. You know, tell people what they need to know. Remember, it's on a need to know basis, not just about women, but about your health, your finances, everything. You don't have to tell. As a matter of fact, you're going to get further ahead in life the less people know about you. You know, do your shit in private. Learn how to be a private man that doesn't kiss and tell, that doesn't put your business or the woman you're dealing with, all her business on the street. Trust me, she's going to trust you more. The second she sees that you're a loudmouth or a tell-all, you just lost her trust. Watch that.
Yeah, and last thing before, because we'll call the lady next, but I just want to say to you, listen, there's also going to be something else on top of what E's saying. Another problem you're going to have is other women are going to start seeing things in you, and I don't mean just other women. Unfortunately, and this is the unfortunate part, and I'm being honest with you. Some of your guys who have wives, some guys who have girlfriends, some guys that are dating women. Now, I'm not saying you're intentionally doing this. It's just going to come off, man. It's nothing. Like Rosebud says, you're going downhill, 100 miles an hour, no lights, no brakes. And when you're doing that, women are going to notice that about you because they don't notice it in their men. And what women don't notice in their men and they notice it in you, that's going to be the why can't he be like you type start thinking. So I'm just letting you know you're going to lose a lot of friends. You're going to lose a lot of people. They're not going to be people that want to be around you because they can't control their women's actions towards you. So I'm just letting you know that there is greatness, but you got to understand that you are on your own, brother, and you got to be cool with that shit. Because E is on his, hey, look, like E said, he don't need anybody. Now we got love for we love our dogs because they just unconditional. I mean, that's special.
Yeah,
that's special. But anybody else, I don't need you. I don't. And as long as you have that attitude, man, you'll get somewhere. Okay, brother?
Gotcha. Yeah. And one last thing, Coach, I just want to say shout out to all the real motherfuckers you've been bringing in. Because, like, at first I was like, man, who is this pretty boy ass dude Coach got on here and call back Coach E.O.? The motherfucker is fire, man. Shout out to him. I got the magic wand, too. I went and forgot that bitch like the other day.
That's
but
what's up.
last thing, and I'm going to go because I know it's short on time. It already has happened. The dude's wife at work was like, just wanted to talk to me. And I was just like, oh, shit. But I'll talk to you about that one later. But I'm going to now I got insight on it and understand.
Okay, thanks, brother. All right, well, let's get it.
Appreciate you, bro.
We figure out that now we got the phone line. We got to figure out now. I think I got how we got the lines going now.
Yeah,
So let me go ahead and call Tasha. Tasha, we're about to call you right now. All right, we're about to call you right now. I think I figured it out. See, this is what men do. They figure stuff out.
That's right.
I think I figured this whole thing out, how to do this joint now to get you on. And that's how I'm not having problems. Matter of fact, I'm gonna test something out in a second. We'll test something out, but let's go ahead and call. Go ahead and call Tasha. We calling you, girl. Now you say, "What's up, Tasha?"
Peace and love.
Hey, what's up, Tasha?
Hey.
You see that? Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
You on the phone? You on with two motherfucking men, girl? What's up with your team? How you doing?
Oh my God! You know what? I chimed in as I was driving home from work, and it got so exciting to me. I was like, oh my God. I was just really moved. I just love the realness that you brothers are bringing. That's just a turn on for a woman, you know, just be real with her. Now I was in and out, you know, my phone had died. So I don't know how much you all were talking about, but I was appreciating the realness and how you all was, you know, helping the other brothers out that need help in certain areas. And I was listening and my phone died, and here I am talking to you two.
Yeah.
So I made a couple of comments, and
yes.
I think one of the comments, I was like, wow, these brothers are spitting some real game. You know, basically, I think one of you all were saying that, Mr. Mindset, I think you were saying that, you know, treat the woman well, have these certain things ready for her.
Yes.
And you know, kind of cater to that woman in a sense. And that's just a beautiful thing. And that's what women are missing now. These brothers don't know how to cater, and they don't know chivalry. Now, even if your financial game isn't up to par, that little chivalry you give to a woman would take you a long way. Let me just say this. Every man I've dated, and this how I choose men that, you know, some of my qualities are like in a man is like, you know, opening my door for me, pulling my chair out. I believe in those things. And so let's say a brother that's working a minimum wage job, if he's doing that, I may just give him some pussy because of his kindness.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna open the door and pull a chair out through a text message and a voice message. I don't need to do it. I can do it while I'm physically there with you, but I know how to do it over the phone through voice messages, videos, and text messages because I'm very attentive to what you're saying, and I store information. And then I ask myself, how can I utilize this information to up the ante beyond what you want? So, you know, if you had a long day at work and all that other stuff, I have no problem having you come over. I make a nice little bath for you. And hey, I can rub your feet, and I can, hey, and like E say, I can rub your feet and I can send you home just off of that. It still make you want me. Yeah, I mean, see that little giggle right there, guys?
Right. You know, and then, you know, a woman would have to want that. You know, if she wants that, hey, you know, we're adults. You know, we should go after what we desire.
Tasha, I got a question for you, Tasha.
Yes.
Tasha, I got a question for you. So you talked about a man catering to a woman, but tell us the importance of a woman catering to a man.
I mean, that is a woman's nature. I think hip hop music and these women asking for a lot of things up front kind of messed it up. I mean, the game is all twisted up. You know what I'm saying? The game is the same, but the players change. But I think that it's
she's spitting, man. She got some bars right now, Tasha. You got some bars, girl.
Yeah, I feel like scratch.
You know, I mean, a woman should know that's an innate thing. You know, I'm a woman. I know how to cater to my man. I know when he want to eat. I know when he want to fuck. I know when he need his head stroked, you know, and, you know, just rubbed and a touch and a kiss. You know, I know how to keep the house clean and things like that, you know, but I think it's a give and take. You know what I'm saying? He does for me, I do for him. You know, that's the give and take. I mean, we are grown. We should know what to do. But these youngsters that's coming up, and like I said, the influence behind the hip hop music is just kind of destroying everything.
Well, you know, I remember I was 12 years old. I remember my mentor made me. I was a huge Michael Jackson fan. Okay, I used to have the glitter glove. I used to break dance. Don't judge me. I used to have the glitter glove and everything. But my mentor made me go see this movie, and I didn't want to see it. And he's like, "You got to go see this motherfucker. It's called Purple Rain." I'm like, "Why do I want to see Purple Rain? Why do I want to see Purple Rain?" He said, "You got to watch the movie, because in the movie, when he showed me when Apollonia brought that guitar, remember, she worked out, she did her job. The first bit of money she made, she went right back to the mall, bought the guitar, put it in a box, wrapped it up, and brought it to motherfucker." And he said, "That's what it's about right there. See, when a woman invests in you, she will have no problem doing things like that, and you don't even have to ask her to do it." What say you, E, on that, brother?
You know, I heard that Purple Rain part, and Tasha, you say something?
Oh, go ahead, Tasha.
Yes, let's have a little balance. So the man spoke. Now I'm just gonna step in, and then we're gonna get to the next king. So Purple Rain, I watched that movie 36 times.
I've seen it more than that.
He was my mentor. He was my mentor. You know, in watching that, I just thought how Apollonia was how a woman was supposed to be.
But yeah,
you see,
yeah,
so,
I learned something too. But I learned his music. He was touching her. What? He was touching her with, when he was on stage, he was fucking her on stage. Yes. He was on stage, but what was he fucking her with? The words. The words were fucking her without fucking her. And that's some of the shit my mentor is telling me. He said, "You need to go ahead and start writing poetry." That's what some of the stuff that got me into this shit, because he said the most dangerous motherfucker is the one that can touch a woman's pussy from anywhere. He doesn't even have to be near her. That's what I learned.
Tasha, let me ask you a question. What's the fastest way that a woman is going to lose a man? Fastest way, in your experience?
A fastest way, just off the top, not being sexually satisfying. Not being attentive to his needs.
Okay. What about the importance of a feminine tone of voice, and you know, I don't want to say speak when spoken to, because that's not where I'm going with that. But there is the appropriate time to speak to a man or to respond to a man. So you say it's sex, but what about communication?
Communication. Sometimes as a woman, you just got to know when to shut the fuck up.
Man, come on, girl. Come on.
You know,
Tell him.
I'm not trying to get hated by them.
We're going to make this this going to be a 3-man show. It's going to be 2 men and a lady Monday nights.
You know what? It's power in that. You know, silence is the tool. Because sometimes a woman, the man may be so upset. They may be as wrong as they could be. But just being quiet, you know, and I will respond like, let's say if my man having a bad day and he come home and he's venting, and I will say something like, you know, "I'm sorry they made your day bad. What can I do to make it better? How may I help you?"
There you go.
You know, and he may continue venting and going on, but I'll have to remain in silence. And so, you know, just today, for advice for women, just sometimes just learning to be silent. And then you can
say it like you said it the first time, Tasha. They need to hear it like that. Tell them like you said it the first time.
Tell him this first time, Tasha. Get rude
What?
with him. Get hardcore
Shut
with
the
him.
fuck up.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go.
And I learned that the hard way. You know, I used to always want to battle with a man, like, you know, but I can't argue with a man. That's taken away from my femininity.
There you go.
You know, that's taken away from my flowers or my roses later. That's taken away from my rent getting paid. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all brothers like that too. You know, sometimes we just gotta shut up to get what we want.
That's right.
Now,
That's
Tasha,
true. Security is important to women. Security is important to women. And here let me say something real quick.
Very important.
Yeah, let me say something real quick that she pointed out that I would agree with completely. If you don't say anything to a man and you just give him silence and let him, he will realize on his own he fucked up about something.
Yes. Yes.
And then he will naturally, because there's no resistance to his fuck up, he'll own the fuck up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
Tasha.
Yes.
You said, see that? She said, "Yeah, baby, I'm here." Hey, Tasha. Hey, see, she knows. She's like, "Damn, baby, I'm here, baby." Now I want you to explain from a woman's perspective, because there's a few things I want to say. But hey, first, I got two questions for you. First one, you said the game is the same, but the players change, which is true. Explain that to the guys real quick, and then I have another question for you. Well, explain that to the guys from a woman's perspective.
That's meaning that you know, a man know what he wants, and he choose a woman. The man gonna choose a woman. You know, so if he have you in that realm, you're one of the chosen. Being you and
hold on, Tasha, please, Tasha, do me a favor, baby girl. Can you just rewind that last part, because we live in a sea of men saying that women do the choosing.
No.
So hold on, Tasha, please, just hear me out on this. We live in a sea. There's a sea of men here in the manosphere that say, you know, women do the choosing. And did you just say that the man does the choosing?
The man does the choosing. Yeah, of course. That's just a known thing. I'm learning that at 48 years old. It took me all this time to learn that. The man is going to choose what he wants. That's and right. What he can work with and what he can tolerate.
That's right.
All right, Tasha,
you know,
one more question before I throw to E. One more question. How fast can you tell a bitch and a guy? Now, I mean, not just how fast.
Good question.
I want you to break down when do you determine he is going to be the chauffeur versus the guy that gives me dinner versus the guy that's going to be the shoulder I cry on? How fast does that take you to determine that from somebody you meet? How fast does that take you to determine when a guy walks up to you and tries to talk to you?
And the last guy, which is the guy that ain't got to do nothing for you, but invite you over and go for a ride on that dick. So the four men, talk to us about that, Tasha.
Okay. So for me, it's basically the guy that can take me by the hand and lead the way. He offers that security. You know, he's going to lead me through a crowd. You know, he's not going to let people not going to be bumping up against us if we're in that type of crowd. You know, he's going to kind of, you know, tell me what he wants. And I like that. You know, he's letting me know he's being a leader. You know, he's leading the way. So I'm going to fall into place if he can hold his ground. And so we'll move together and think in that way. Now, I'm not knocking the brothers that come with the flowers and doing those few things. That gets your points right away, too. So basically, that man that can lead the way.
Tasha, I'm talking about the nice guy. I'm talking about the nice. When do you determine nice guy? When do you determine like he ain't getting no pussy? How fast does it take you to determine that?
It depends on his actions and how he's moving. Like, you know, I don't like corny men. You know, I like a man that stands strong. So I don't like corniness or awkward behavior. You know what I'm saying? That certain things turn me off. That'll be a whole nother show. My sports will turn off. You know, I like a man that's confident, smell good, breath right, know how to speak, know how to move around people, you know, just handling me right. So I look at all of that to sum things up. So, you know, and
real quick, so I always believe the way you are outside the bedroom is the same way she perceives you in the bedroom. And if you passive on the outside the bedroom, you're gonna be a passive lover. If you are dominant, assertive, and you have direction outside the bedroom, when you get her ass in the bedroom, you'll grab her fucking hair, spread her ass cheeks, smack her ass, take that dick, and you better take all this motherfucking dick and shut the fuck up and take it, right? Tasha?
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. But we have some dominant women out there, so it depends on your type. Some men like to be dominated behind the door. We could talk about sex all day long, but some men, they talk that stuff, but then they want that dominatrix behind the door.
But you know what? The best way, I'll say this for the men, and maybe Tasha can touch on this, but the dominant man, if he's going to deal with a dominant woman, that's okay, but he has to give her instructions to be dominant. He has to give her an itinerary on what he wants her to do to be dominant. She can't just naturally be dominant. So if he notices a dominant personality trait in her, or sexually she's dominant, he realizes that and then gives her instructions on how to be dominant. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, yes. That makes perfect sense.
Right. And I think what you're saying is, I think what you're saying is there's a lot of guys out there that portray they men, but then when they get around a woman behind closed doors, they either act like the bitch. They like, well, come on, baby. It's okay. Please don't get mad at me, and now all that little cake ass shit. We ain't talking about that.
I seen a strange post on Facebook, and it went something like this. The guy was like, alpha males don't watch people have sex. They have sex with the woman. They just don't sit back and watch. And I was like, I didn't even respond to that, but in my head, I'm like, yo, the person that's in control is telling y'all what to do. So if he's saying, fuck this bitch and fuck her like this, that's what that person wants. So, you just coming off of a beta male reaction, like, I'm just fucking this bitch in this room. You fucking a used whore. You know what I'm saying? You fucking this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Getting your rocks off. But you got somebody sitting back saying, fuck this bitch. So who's the master? You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So I'm like, you got it messed up.
I would even go as far as saying that even when I give a woman an instruction to, for example, suck my dick or ride me, the whole time I'm telling her how to do it. The whole time I'm instructing her, I'm talking to her, I'm looking at her. We're working together, but it's all based on my instructions and my vibe. So that's one thing I would tell men is be verbally expressive in the bedroom. Now, don't over talk. And just like Steve said, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. You don't want to say it like a bitch. You want to say it like a man. So if you're gonna talk, make sure you say it with some authority and you say and put some masculinity on that shit.
Tasha.
Okay.
Tasha, let me ask you a question. Tasha.
Yeah, but that's fine. But the question in my head is like, damn, like for me, I'm a woman that's kind of dominant, but I know how to serve and please a man. But I'm like, damn, well, how many women do you ask that and they do it all the time at your will? Let's do something different.
All of them.
Put you on something new. So you could, you putting your demand out there, but that's what you get all the time.
Yeah, Tasha, let me ask you this question, Tasha. Have you ever had a man call you his slut and say, and I'm not even being mean or sarcastic. I really mean this. Have you ever been a man's slut? And then like where he calls you a slut and you desire to be his slut. And then when he says, get on your knees, slut. Come on, baby. You're my slut. Get on your knees.
Sure.
How does it, and you like that, right? You like that.
I mean, if that's the game I choose to play and I want to play it, and if if I want to satisfy him, I'm going to give him that. Of course.
That's fair.
Hey, Tasha, because I named the pussy. I'd be like, well, let's say her name is Tasha. Be like, how's Tasha doing today? You shaving her today? It's Tasha. How's my girl?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, but Tasha, hold on, Tasha. Yeah. Wait, let's flip the script real quick, Tasha, because I want you to run. I want you to do some game now. Now, Tasha, I want you to perform in your Oscar-winning performance of how you sucker a man into giving you a dinner or something. How would if you called a guy? Let's say you wanted to eat a dinner. Okay, you knew that you got some suckers. How are you playing that motherfucker? What do you say? Let's do a role play because I want you to show the guys how cold and calculated you women can be when y'all see bitch. Okay.
And Steve, let me add this one thing to that already good question. Have you ever been out on a dinner with a man that you knew you're like, oh, this ain't it? And then as soon as you left that dinner, you called another man that didn't have to take you to dinner? Like, I just want to know, have you ever been out on a dinner and you're sitting across from it and you were thinking, oh shit, I better call Steve after this. I got to end this. I got to find a way. I got to call my girlfriend and tell her, I got to pretend like maybe my baby is sick or something something happened. There was an emergency.
Just to be honest, guys, I know you all are used to those type of women. One, when the guy approached me, he know he's taking me to a good dinner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving him. He's like, damn, I'm gonna take her to a nice dinner. I'm a 7. I'm a 7, maybe a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? And so I know he's taking me to a good dinner. We're gonna have good conversation. It's gonna be stimulating. But if I know he's not the one, just for me, I'm an upfront woman, and the kind of brothers I deal with, because I analyze them before we go out, I'll let them know, like, I'm just not into this.
Tasha, okay, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Tasha.
Okay.
Now let's talk about. I want to talk about now.
Yes,
and
sir.
you can just say you or your friends. I don't care because you've been around them. I want to hear. I want to hear how you gonna get a dinner out my bitch ass. You ain't gonna give me no pussy. But how you gonna get a dinner out of me? I'm a sucker. I'm kissing your ass. You ain't attracted to me, but you want a dinner. Now, okay, so the phone, bring. I'm calling you up.
Right.
All right, pick up the phone. Ring.
Hey, baby, I feel like sucking on some T-bone steak tonight.
But I don't. Well, are you sure you want to do that? How you doing today?
Of course I want to do it. You know I want to do it. So I want something juicy. I want something juicy. I want something thick. And I want it served up nice and hot. And I'm going to put on something nice and tight for you.
Really?
Because I know that's how you like it.
Yeah, I do like that. I like that a lot. So does that mean we're going to come back to my place afterwards?
Baby, just go out to eat. Let me absorb you. Let me feel your essence and your vibe.
I've just never had anyone talk to me that way before. Okay, we'll go to Chez Francois. Is that okay?
I think I'll check the menu and I'll let you know. But I'm gonna get dressed. And what color do you like? What color panties would you like for me to put on tonight?
Well, I remember a guy named Coach Yo says I get to choose the panties, so I think I like the pink, please.
Okay, I'll put on those pink panties, and I'll be seeing you at 8:00 sharp. Okay.
All right. And one more thing. Okay. You got a broken appliance. How you get that motherfucker to buy you? You got a broken dishwasher. Let's go. Ring. Hey, how are you doing today? How was your day today?
It's okay. It could be better.
What's wrong?
I need to save some time and I need to talk with you, but I can't really talk with you right now because
what's wrong?
I have to wash dishes and my dishwasher is broken.
Oh no. Is there anything to do?
Let's take a little quick break. There was something she said right there. She said, I can't talk to you right now.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, I called. She said, I can't talk to you right now. And a simp is gonna say, oh damn, I better go bring over a motherfucking fridge or a stove or a dishwasher. Because if you talk to me, so notice the game right there. That was some good game. She threw that in. I can't talk to you right.
Because I need my dishwasher fixed and I want to spend time with you. So, I can't be washing dishes all week. I done paid, real shit. I done paid $60 to get my nails done. So when I'm with you, I look appropriate. You see what I'm saying? So why should why should my nails be all chipped and broken up when I want to spend time with you? I spent money on looking good for you.
And you're gonna be moody on top of it. She can say, look, like I'm a broken nail, pissed off woman with a bunch of dishes, and you ain't getting no pussy. So, and you ain't gonna talk to me either.
Tasha, okay, okay,
He's
Tasha.
gonna want to get that dishwasher fixed.
Okay,
he's
but
gonna want to get that dishwasher fixed.
All right, Tasha, we're at dinner. We're ending dessert. I'm thinking I'm getting some pussy. How you throwing me off of that?
Yeah, let's say this. The dessert came.
Dessert came.
Strawberry cheesecake and your little cup of espresso or whatever. And he goes, well, listen, Tasha, I don't live too far from here, and it'd be nice to have you back for a little nightcap.
What are you saying to him to throw him off, Tasha?
I see, but I'm not that easy type of chick, and I'm not that type of woman. So I'm enjoying this, and I want to keep enjoying every moment that I'm spending with you. So let's have more of this, so I can feel every essence of you, and
you see the tone of your voice.
We'll talk about it next week.
Pink underwear you said you were wearing for me, and how I made you put chia pet on your pussy so your pussy hair will grow overnight. What happened to that?
I'm gonna send you a lovely picture of it.
Ooh, you see that? You see that?
What's wrong with that?
No, that's good. No, you're proving your game right now. See, she's sending him home. He bought her a T-bone, baked potato, cheese, strawberry cheesecake, drinks, margaritas. Bill got $150, and he's gonna get a picture that night.
You get a picture.
It's already in the archive. He already took it. It ain't even a freshman.
But fellas, I gotta say this: it's nothing to a high value man. A man. I'm sorry, it's nothing to a high value man.
Wait, Tasha. But here's the thing, Tasha. The thing is that if anyone will do any cooking, you will be cooking for me. You'll be cooking for me. Because you got
that's why I need that dishwasher fixed. That's why I need that dishwasher fixed.
And you know what?
I'm gonna need some, and I'm gonna serve you up right, and I'm gonna have some bone china for you.
Right.
I'm gonna have some nice crystal glasses for you.
Right.
I'm gonna have some champagne for you.
And
you might get served up with a silk robe.
And Tosh, you know what? I think all those things are fabulous. So I would need you to call that other guy up that's gonna buy that dishwasher for you.
Yeah.
You go ahead and throw those wild charms on them. When you get that dishwasher fixed and you got yourself together, give me a call and I'll give you another. I have dick and bubble gum. I'm all out of bubble gum. All I can do is give you some dick.
Right. And so now we're going to quantity versus quality. So are we going to do this game tonight? We're going to do quality versus quantity.
Oh, I'm going to give you all the quality dick you want.
You're going to want to. You're gonna and I'm gonna see. I want to know if this is gonna be the quality that I'm getting out of it. So we're gonna do. If we're gonna do that game, we're just gonna do that game because if you want it, you're gonna play the game.
Let me ask Tasha a question real quick because she mentioned high quality men. What is a high quality man? What is a high quality man?
Well, a man that is he have moral values. He know what he wants. He been through all the pickings. You can get these girls with these lace fronts and all this stuff like that. It's a lot of them. You can get them stripper chicks. They come a dime a dozen.
Let me ask you a question. Tasha, let me ask you this question real quick.
You asked me questions, but you cutting me off too.
Okay, I thought you were done. My bad. Keep going.
No. So, it depends on what type of woman you're looking for, fellas. And that's very important. What type of woman are you looking for? Because there's some good women out there that been through some things that just want the best, and they want to serve you the best. I know I want to serve the man that I get some of this good ass pussy to next. I want to give him the fucking best.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
See, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say a high value man. In all honesty, and you said that he knows what he wants, and he ain't gonna settle for less. So then,
going on, he know what you want. Yes.
So what's gonna happen is if you make a man now, clearly you wouldn't make a man wait that's high value for that pussy, right?
Well, I just don't want him to feel like, and I want him to know that this pussy that he's getting is not given to every ordinary nigga. This is some good pussy. You getting grade A. So that's just like going, where you going to shop? Look, come on, brothers. Look, where you want to go to? Superior or you want to go to Whole Foods?
No. I understand.
Hey, see, but I'm about to say something she's not going to like. And this is not a direct hit at Tasha. It's not a, Tasha, listen, it's not a direct hit at you. It's not. But the only pussy that's good is the one that I make good. There ain't no good ass pussy out there. The only pussy that's good and that's drenched and that's soaking wet waiting for me is the shit that I talked it into that way. I made that pussy wet like that. Her pussy don't show up. Her pussy don't show up the bomb like that.
Right. Okay. So with that type of ego and with that kind of persona that comes with it, you know, let's make it that.
Okay.
If that's what you want, I'm going to be that pussy that you want. So how do you want to do this, daddy? How do you want your pussy?
There you go.
How do you want your pussy?
All right. Well,
see, and notice she adapted.
If you know that and I know that, we're going to make this your way.
There we go. Thank you, Tasha. See, and this is something that I teach all the time, Tasha. So I wanted to prove just a quick point. She adapted to me. Notice that I didn't adapt to that quote wet pussy that she's talking about. And I'm not saying it ain't wet and it ain't the shit. I'm saying that in that moment, based on what I said, she adapted to me. She said, if that's the way you want it, then that's how we're going to roll with it.
Right. So,
exactly.
All right, Tasha, we're going to go ahead and let you go real quick because I'm going to try to open the lines up now. I think we figured out how we're going to open the lines.
Thank you, Tasha. You were great. You were fantastic, Tasha.
Okay,
Thank you.
Look, brothers, I enjoyed you guys, and I look forward to talking with you all again. You all amazing. Keep doing the good work that you're doing, and teach these brothers, you know. And I hope that they can understand, you know, quantity versus quality out of this. But
hey, Tasha,
kudos to you guys.
Yeah,
you're doing great work.
Hey, just try not to play with your pussy too much tonight over us, okay? Just relax, okay? Don't beat it up.
Too late, baby. Too late. I already got it laid out what I'm gonna do to myself.
I know what you're gonna do. I just want to know whose voice you're gonna use, his or mine. All right.
I'm gonna look at both of y'all pictures. Y'all both got me one. I love it both.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
You all have a beautiful night.
Tasha.
Thank you, Tasha. Have a good evening. Thank you.
But see that, you know what I love about that? They see a lot of guys don't think women get off on masculinity, man.
That's right.
They get off on that shit, brother.
And I had to show her at the end, you know, to prove our point that the woman will adjust to masculinity in the end. Now, with a softie, he got to adjust to her, and that's when she's ruling the whole thing. Well, that's when she's getting dishwashers and steaks, like she said, juicy ass lamb chops, and not giving you shit but a picture. But at the end of the day, with a masculine man that is truly high value, she will know it, she will feel it, and she will adjust to his program. I promise you, that's the way it's going to be.
All right, let me try to. All right, so what I'm gonna do? All right, go ahead, keep talking, E. I'm gonna try to call into the show because I think I figured this shit out. Go ahead, call on the show. I'm gonna mute myself, and you go ahead.
I like her though. Tasha's coming back. Tasha, we want you back on the show because you spit a lot of good game, and it was authentic. I could tell you've done a few things.
Well, I'm gonna mute myself, but talk to him about how Tasha was running, how you see the tone of her voice, how she kind of made it real sad. You know,
she did, yeah. And it was fluid. It was very fluid. She's a seasoned vet at this. She's done it quite a few times. She's not a rookie. And I want you guys to pick up also on what she said earlier. The game hasn't changed, just the players. And that's very true. The game is the same, just the players are different. And she spit a lot of good wisdom there from a woman. And remember, one key thing she said is women talk too much. Shut the fuck up. That was very important that you internalize that, women. Shut the fuck up. Trust me. A man knows if he fucked up on something or he made a bad decision. You don't have to say anything. As a matter of fact, the faster you stay silent, the quicker he comes to the understanding that he may have made, a false move, or, he may have fucked something up. And he shouldn't come he shouldn't come up to you and apologize after that and beg you, but he should owning it. He should own it. He will own it. So it's important that women today act more feminine, because the more feminine you are, it should, I'm not guaranteeing it will, it should put him in his masculine, but the better way to go about it is be in your masculine and you'll naturally put her in her feminine. Steve, you're muted.
Okay, yeah, the lines are open. Let's try the lines real quick. I mean, we don't have much time, but I just want to try to see if they work. Guys, the lines are open if y'all want to call in now. Let's test the lines out. Someone call in. Let's test the lines out. Tasha, even if you want to call in, you can, girl. You just want to test the lines out, see if they're working. But E, This is what we're trying to say, that a lot of guys don't understand. Don't think, because I know a lot of guys say, well, she's old. What does she know about the young girls? Don't think the young girls don't know what she knows right now. And what she knows right now is how to get what she wants. But like you said, E, she can want what she wants from a man, but a man's going to dictate what she needs. That to me is the difference. Like what you were doing. You look, she said what she said, but hey, no. Your pussy may be good to you, but it's got to be good to me.
That's right.
And she was like, oh, okay, this motherfucker know what he's talking about. Let me shut the fuck up.
Because I might get that pussy and I'll be like, this pussy needs some seasoning. I got to put some seasoning on this pussy. Because you thought this pussy was good. I need to put some, let me spray some shit on this pussy real quick.
Add a little bit of butter to that motherfucker.
Yeah, put some Lowry's on that shit. Got some Lowry's? No, but I will tell you that Tasha spit some real game. These young women are sloppy with the game. They think they got a mouthpiece. What you heard right there, she was very fluid, very smooth, seasoned. That's not her first rodeo. She's done this before. She's taken men to the cleaners. I can tell you that right now. She's gotten her way with some soft ass motherfuckers before. And but at the same time, she's also been manhandled and treated, not necessarily treated bad, but treated by a man too. I know that happened for her.
Yeah, I think her pussy was wet. I think her pussy was wet talking to us. I think she was really getting, I won't say get off, but she was getting that tingling feeling because she was like, damn, finally some dominant motherfuckers starting to tell me what to do, check my behavior, and let me talk when they want me to talk. And I think she was getting off on that shit, man. Yeah,
of course.
That shit. Okay. Oh, let me bring in area code 615. Are you there, 615?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Say something. Can you hear E? Say something to him real quick. See if he can hear you.
Caller, go ahead. What's your name?
I hear you. I hear you, EO. My name is Brooke.
Okay, so it does work. Okay, you got the phone lines working. All right.
What'd you say your name is, caller? What'd you say your name is?
Brooke.
What's going on, Brooke?
Oh, this a woman?
No, it's a guy.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Brooke, you're a guy. Wait, Brooke.
It's a guy, Brooke.
Okay, your name is Brooke. You're a guy. Okay, what's going on, Brooke?
Okay, all right.
All right. Hey, man, I just want to get your opinion, and hopefully you guys can grill me over this because I don't mind. But so I'm traveling to a work for work reasons to a state where my ex live at, and we had some good times, and I just want to make sure. Well, so I want to hit her up and, kind of say, hey, I had some new toys. I want to try on you, and I'm coming to your city. And I just, I don't want to sound like a dumbass, but I just want to make sure, that's a thing, or should I just stay away from that and just do my thing when I go there?
All right, wait, now, Brooke, you heard EO, right? You could hear him, right?
Yeah, I heard EO.
Okay, good. Okay, EO, would you like to go first or shall I?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really hear what he said. Like he didn't say it very clear. Did you say you're going somewhere? Can you repeat yourself, please?
I got you. He's going to his girl's house. Oh, he's going to his girl's house, and he wants to know, should he call her?
No, I'm going to a state. I'm going to a. Sorry, Steve. I'm going. So for a work reason, I'm going to a city where my ex live at.
Okay. And then what else is going? So what you trying to do?
So I'm just trying to fuck. So I'm just trying to see, so my thing was like, I have some new toys I want to try on her.
But you haven't, okay, but here's the question.
So
when's the last time you talked to your ex though?
Right.
Maybe like 2 months ago.
See, okay. Oh, this is not.
How many months? 2 months?
Two.
You know what? I mean, I think you're overthinking this. I would just say, hit her up, let her know you're going to be in her town, and you're there for a limited time, and that you'd like her to become available for you.
Matter of fact, if you want to be real about it, why don't you call her up right now and tell her?
That's right. Call her right now and tell her, yes, let's do it right now.
I'll tell you exactly what to say. Are you ready to do this, dog?
Don't do it to me, Steve.
No, wait, no. Look, you got two. Look, brother, you got two sharks.
Come on, man, let's do it.
We go and look, we got your back. We'll tell you exactly what to say.
Give me her number. I'll call her.
I know. You want us to call her, or do you want?
I'll call her right now.
Right. So, hey, we'll do that shit too. Hey, just call her, and if her voicemail comes, you just tell her what we tell you to say. But listen, if you want to be about
You know
this,
what?
what's up?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Steve. I always respect you guys. You guys have so much game, right?
No,
But
fuck us.
I'm not bullshitting.
No,
right?
stop. Time out. So no.
No.
You just look. Do you or
So,
don't you
you know
want to
what I'm
have
trying
toys?
to say.
Okay, wait, look. You're going into town. Do you or don't you want this to happen? Yes or no?
Of course.
Okay, then prove it by calling her right now. Uncle EO, Uncle Steve will be quiet. We just want to hear you let her know that you're going to be in town and you want to spend some quality or some intimate time with her. And you say you want to use some toys and shit. I guess that's your thing or whatever. I don't know what the fuck, but
Is that what he said?
yeah, some toys. You want to bring some toys. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't even got to tell her about all that. See, like that there's a lot of you don't have to do a lot of talking. What's her first name? What's her first name?
Carrie.
Hey,
Carrie.
Carrie. Hey.
So what you you just tell her, listen, Carrie, it's been a minute. I'm gonna be in your town in a week.
Yeah.
And I want you to become available for me when I'm out there.
There you go.
That's it. You ain't got to go, I got toys to put in your pussy or nothing like that. You just pull out the suitcase and then when she's in the room and then you do that shit.
You got to write that down. Write that down. And look.
Why is that so hard to do?
Yeah, and come on.
And pussy, motherfucker.
And what's good is you got us on screen live, so we'll tell you what to do with our fucking Helen Keller type talk, our signals and shit. So go ahead and call her right now, dog. And hey, listen, if you get the voicemail, leave her a message. Don't be afraid. Don't hang up.
Okay.
You like, take a deep breath, motherfucker. You okay?
So Steve,
remember I want you to become available for me.
Become available, right? Listen to what he's saying. Write that down.
Yeah, you got to say that. So you say, listen, it's been a minute. I'm gonna be in your town, and I want you to become available for me. When I do, I'll be in town on this date.
Yeah, at this time.
You gotta know the date, the time, all that. So, and then you stay quiet and let her hit the ball back.
Hey, dog, what's up about this show, dog? We got your back, baby. We got you.
Can you imagine? I call Tasha up. Tasha, I'm gonna be in your town, Tasha, next week, Wednesday. I need you to become available for me.
Yeah, and
Tasha gonna be like, "What you want me to wear, baby?"
Hey, what time? What time? I will around. I will move mountains for that. So come on, hey, you ready, big dog? You wrote it? Did you write it down?
Yo, I wrote it down. So Steve,
yes.
So we work out. So it's been a while.
I don't. Whoa! I don't give a fuck if it's elves and unicorns in this shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Sir, you wait. You called us because, brother, you called us because you're going into town, right? And you want to say something to this woman. This is what men do. We don't look at all that fluff shit. We do what needs to get done. He told you exactly what to say. Go ahead, click over, dial her number, merge the call so we all can hear it, and you put that little flavor that E gave you in her fucking ear, dog.
Yeah. All right. So the thing is, I only have her Snapchat. I don't have her number.
Hey, wait. If she's
he's trolling, man. This is a troll call.
I'm about to hang up on you because you ain't got no ex-girlfriend, dog. Why are you lying? You got your ex-girlfriend's number.
Why
dog, you ain't
my girl, man.
Dog.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Are you gonna call her regular number or not? Because we hanging up if you know. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do it or not?
No. Steve, you can hang up what you want. I'm just saying. I only have a Snapchat. I can call her
brother.
Snapchat. I'm just letting you know.
She's your ex. Wait, dog. Brother, is she your ex-girlfriend or not?
She is.
So how the fuck do you not have your ex-girlfriend's number?
Because when I cut him off, I just cut him off.
Motherfucker, you lying, dog. We're gonna let you go, dog. You bullshit with us, man. Get off. You gone, man. He bullshitting. Hey, you see that E? See that bullshit?
Yeah. I caught that shit right away. I only have her Snapchat. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. That Snapchat shit, dog. This is what. Hey, dog, at least we know the phones are working. E. But see, here's the problem. See, a lot of y'all want to be about this life. A lot of y'all want to do shit, and then when we show you how to do it, you want to fight us tooth and nail on what to do. We're just telling you what to do, and then how do I say? It's y'all problem, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we had to cut that shit off because, yeah, man, you ain't listen, guys. Here's a problem. The problem is nobody is not going to be in a relationship and not have their ex's information. Come on, man. He's got her information. He just didn't want to call her, man. I don't want to hear that Snapchat shit. That ain't no relationship. That's bullshit. What say you, brother?
That's it, man. Like I said, first of all, I would say this. Why not go get some new pussy in that new town? That's number one. Get some new pussy in that new town. Why you want to bring old pussy to a new hotel room? So, you go get you some new pussy in that new hotel room, man. But nothing wrong with nothing wrong with that, but you got to have a number, bro. I mean, you got to have a number, and she got to be still feeling you like that too. I mean, but get you some new pussy, man.
This is why I fucks with you, E, because see, he just said something that a lot of y'all went over your head. If you know that you're going, let's say if I know I'm going into Maryland and maybe I got to go through there next week, next month, maybe in 6 months.
Right.
You don't think I'm going to set some Maryland pussy up for myself?
Right.
So when I make and it kind of connects to what you're saying there. This is how you get the new pussy because you know where you're going. It's not like you're just like the last minute shit. Ain't no last minute shit. It's not like it's a business trip. So if it's a business trip, you know where you're going. That's when you got to start talking to some women in that area and start setting some shit up, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Come on, man.
And a dude with game can make it happen on the fly anyway. So hotel bar, someplace local, he can bring it right back. So, but yeah, clearly though, you want to do a little prep work. And even if you wanted to get with an ex you're going to be in a town near her or whatever, she's in Pennsylvania, you're going to be in Pennsylvania in December 12th. Right now, you should be reconnecting to make her feel comfortable, to build that attraction again and that trust and that security that, I mentioned with Tasha. And then that way she will come see you. But just throwing out an invitation, I'm not saying it won't work, but I'm saying, men got to do that prep work. So. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, guys. We're gonna have a few more minutes left, man, in this. But guys, the lines are open if you want to call in. Fairly figure this shit out now. But lines, oh shit, lines are open. I dropped the thing again. The lines are open if y'all want to call in real quick because we're about to wrap this show up. But E, why don't you let them know what's going on with you and shit? What's happening?
Yeah, man. So Coach EO, that's me. If you don't know who I am, Mr. Champion Game. I got a channel. I do one-on-one coaching. That's where the magic happens. I got an Instagram page. You should follow me to get style tips, inspirational tips, my quotes, even some humor sometimes. Coach EO _champion game. I also have a new book out, Cut the Bullshit, A Guide to Living as Your Authentic Self. This is one hell of a book if you're ready for transformation. You can pick it up on Amazon. So just search Cut the Bullshit. You'll see my face pop up. And that's about it. That's about it. Like I said, do coaching. We're going to do public speaking next year, 3 public speaking engagements where we go on tour and we meet everyone face to face and we do some really cool seminars. And I'm going to be doing group coaching coming up in the next month where I'm actually going to be in a conference or an online conference coaching up to 20 people at once. So it's not something I'm going to be talking about too much right now. It's going to be something where you book your ticket on my new website coming up. And it's going to be basically like a online coaching live where everyone can interact. It's basically like a speaking engagement where you can actually mingle, talk to people, men and women both. And it's an opportunity for everyone to have me at their disposal for questions and, Q&A, that sort of thing.
Yeah, gentlemen, just 2 things for me. I'm going to all those that remember the birthday package from August. We're gonna, I want to tell you now, December 1st through the 31st, we're gonna have my Scrooge package, just like the birthday package, where you have discounts on all the products. We'll do that in the month of December. So I'm only gonna do it in birthday in December because I love Scrooge so much. I'm gonna have my Christmas thing for you motherfuckers. So that's gonna be coming up in December. Also, what I'm thinking about doing because I'm in a good mood. Let's see, it's 9:40 right now. So let's say maybe 11:30 East. I think I'm gonna kick off do another show where I'm gonna spit some more flavor, help y'all guys out. I'm in a good mood right now, so I'll probably do another show, probably like 11:30 East. So lock that down and you're just gonna chop that up. And don't forget tomorrow, guys. Spice is gonna be on tomorrow for you guys, reading emails, and I got some with Lucario that morning. So lots and lots of stuff to do. But yeah, go ahead, hey man, check out my dog EO, man. He's doing his thing. But before we do this, let me go ahead and hit him with one more EO commercial, man. Let me get to the last EO. Wait. The last EO commercial right here.
People think the only way to get some ass is by doing the basic dating routine. Flirt to Fuck is a product that cuts through all the bullshit and gets right to the point. It's what guys who get pussy do all the time. They don't take women out. They take them inside the crib to get some pussy or some head. The game isn't about how much you can kiss her ass. It's about how much ass you can get without spending money.
All right, there we go. All right, so we got two. So, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Always Monday night, 8 o'clock East. Myself and my boy EO going to chop that shit up, man. But EO, I appreciate you, man. You're a great man, and it's an honor to call you friend, even though you don't need friends. It's good to call one. Yeah, you don't need me, dog. It's just real talk.
See, but the beauty in not needing it is that when you have it, it's special. Yeah. It's real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These friendships that you force to have, and you put requirements and expectations and unrealistic ones and demands, those aren't real friendships. It's when guys like men like Steve and myself, and maybe some of the fellas in the chat room, when you don't need it, but when you have it, you do appreciate it.
Yeah. So, Unique, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to do another show tonight. So I'm going to do something at 11:30 East. So I'm going to kick it off, talk about some characteristics. I'm going to kind of piggyback off of this show, talk about characteristics and things like that, and dive in some other stuff. But man, look, man, always an honor, man. It is, man, guys. Please wait. What is your YouTube? Because you're always doing morning shows, man. You know,
that's another thing. I didn't even mention that.
What's the deal, dude?
Yeah. You know what? I'm a little low on food. I actually haven't had a meal today. I need to eat. Yeah. So I do have a show, guys, a live show. That's called the Coach EO Show. I'll go Mondays, Wednesdays, Sundays. In addition to doing drops, you know, I got some new material coming out. Cool. Nice new production. So come subscribe. Just look up Coach EO, Mr. Champion Game. That's me. Come through, subscribe. And anybody on my side that doesn't know the Dean, you got to subscribe to my man. He knows what he's talking about. Like I said, a guy like this, a man like this, only comes around once every 100 years. And you're lucky and privileged to have him. So subscribe to him.
Appreciate that. Yeah, get on that, man. He does some great shows. He's nicer than me. I'm telling y'all, he's nice. He's very warm and welcoming and very kind. He's cool, but
I try to show different layers to me, but at the same time, we still the same motherfucker inside. I mean, you know, so
I know, EO. I know we motherfucker. Nah, it's just hey, two different men, two different ways, but it's going down the same pathway. That's all that fucking matters. He does great quality shows, man. Really, really great quality shows. Check them motherfuckers out. Hey, I'm always in it. Hey, I just sit back. Hey, I work. I just sit back, do my work, and I got that motherfucker blaring, and I'm just like working. So it's great. It's fun, man. It's fucking great. So, we will see y'all later. I will see you, all my Man Mindset dogs. We'll see you at 11:30 East tonight. We're going to chop up some motherfucking game. EO, it's always been a pleasure. We will see you guys next Monday. Fuck with your boys. We out, man. Peace.